Anthony, it's like they missed you.
It's like they're. Oh,
hey, we got Miho Juffle right away. Let's fucking go. Wait, what's PGB?
Wait, they're doing doubles?
For now, they're just playing. They're about to get off.
No, is this real doubles?
No, those are singles.
Oh,
no, that's not doubles. He has my tags. I'm sponsoring him today.
Oh shit! Oh, he won the thing.
Yeah.
Oh snap!
Yeah, because I promised it to Koopa in the first place, but then Koopa couldn't come, so I gave it to Juffle.
We didn't need a Bowser anyway here.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, not because you're playing Bayonetta or anything.
Yeah.
Wait, Zex? Oh, can they hear us? Yo, what's good, Nanners?
Of course, David. Watching when I'm here. I'll be G-rated.
We're gonna go. Oh, Alex, if you're up there and hear us, we can start. If you...
Hi, Alex.
Is Panda up there? Sean. Hi, Panda. Whoa. What? Right here. Wait, that is way too thick.
Wait. Damn.
Hey, what's good? Okay. Got it. Yeah, you just have to exit and then put it back, right? Okay. Okay. No problemo.
Hey. No, it's just 8-bit Zex for now.
He's not as privileged.
Or you can put
hey.
FA as free agent.
Hey, are we good to open? Okay. My man.
Let me
my man.
Yeah, it's still Zex though, yeah.
Oh man, Juffle's rocking the Miho tag.
We'll just do 8-bit. Damn, literally everyone came today but Trevante.
Yo, what would be funny? Yo, just make his name Kun. No, I'm kidding.
Not that, please. It can't be that.
Our best. I know, that'd be too much. Sky would love it, though.
Oh, yeah, we all will love. I forgot I have to be PG.
Yeah.
Sadly.
It's okay, I'll carry you.
Yeah, one thing.
Ball. I don't know, man. You get the hands couple days.
What are you talking about? My bail was working you.
No, it wasn't. Hello. That last 3 out of 5, dog? All right, we're good. All right, count us in. Yo, what's up, guys who can already hear us? Welcome to Smash of the Titans number 46. I'm Showdown, Crown of Gaming Miho, with, you know, Zex Duh. This girl, you know, he out here visiting for a little bit into the tournament. You know, got him on the mic here today to go ahead and start the show. Yes. This should be a fun one.
It should be a fun one. We got a lot of really good people here today.
Cough, Trevante.
No Trevante. What
cough,
the
cough,
hell,
Xax.
Man? And no Xax.
I know, Xax was at the house and was just like, nah, I'm just not going to go.
How are the top 3 not going to show up?
Yo, they just want you to win, Anthony.
Well, yeah. They want to support me, clearly. But I have a tough road ahead of me today.
All right, so our first match is going to be Dance against Juffle. But guys, just to let y'all know, Juffle is sponsored by me today. He is the Miho Player of the Week.
Geez.
He's rocking the Miho tag, and, you know, I hope he does me well.
Let's go, Juffle. I hope he does, too.
Do me proud, Juffle. Do me proud.
Well, now that he's playing, oh, he's not playing Cloud.
No. He doesn't want to do a Cloud Dinner right away. He's going to come out with that
Falcon, yes. I've read that. Oh, God. You cannot start off the stream just...
Yo, why is he just not an 8-bit?
Because he's in, you know, the other crew that our leaders in. Anyways.
Oh, yeah, exactly. All right, so, you know, that up tilt trying to come out, Juffle immediately punishing with that grab. Waiting for another dash grab. No, dash attack this time. Gonna get scooped up by a cross slash as well.
Yeah. Cloud should definitely dominate Falcon in this matchup, so I don't know what Jeff will
Well, I think the only thing really going for Falcon in the matchup is the ledge guarding ability, and just all the ledge pressure he can go ahead and do off stage. It's just on when he's on stage. It's so hard for Captain Falcon just because the long disjoint of Cloud. Look at that, and they're already sending him right back out. It's a little too far to do anything.
Much for Falcon to deal with. I think that he has a chance. He can gimp him, but Dance seems to know what to do against Falcon so far.
Dance is just pushing the right buttons every time. Look at another cross slash. Shuffle already at 66%, trying to go with a back air, going to get stuff, but look, Rim swooping back up again, but can't get anything out of it. Down throw. Up there. Knee.
Falcon's edge guard is kind of good against Cloud. It's just he has to know what Cloud's going to do in order to punish it.
I mean, Juffle right now just needs a couple of reads, but he is struggling so hard. But hey, he does get that forward throw, overextending just a tiny bit. Look at that. The first jab don't work, just all the other 7.
Just start it again. Hopefully it'll work. This is when Falcon struggles to kill Limit Cloud.
Yeah, then he put himself back on the ledge. It was a dangerous situation with Cloud. Dance unable to go ahead and recover right back off of it. And look at that, giving himself another grab and still keeping the pressure.
Yeah, Juffle's going to have to...
Juffle, where are you going?
Gonna have to do something clutch to bring this back. Yeah, but I have faith in the young Falcon.
I know Dance right now kind of struggling to go ahead and get a Punisher. It's really any hit. All he's been getting are these little stray hits whenever Juffle is overextending. And look at that, that back air still not doing it. Limit climb hazard. No, he's gonna get himself back onto the stage.
Yeah, now this is the fun part. Who can kill who first?
Ooh, that was going to be a clean backer, but barely going to miss it. And look at that.
Nice job.
Whoa, gentlemen, all right.
Okay, well, Juffle can potentially bring this back if he does something cheesy.
I mean, Falcon is that character. Dishonesty at its finest, you know. Yeah. Go ahead and hit you like 2 times and you're dead, but, you know, Juffle finally got himself a couple of hits right there for that multi-jab. But, you know, I love the way he's moving right now. He is just bobbing and weaving past all the disjoint hitboxes that Cloud has. He's finding his open.
Yeah, he's finally playing more safe and punish heavy.
Speaking of trying to be safe, you know, try to come up with that up air, he instantly going to get stuff out by the downer of Cloud.
So looks like it's become a bunch of nerves that could potentially win Juffle this match too.
You never know. Oh my goodness, Juffle, where are you going? Almost dying to that.
Dance is definitely playing much different than he was the first stop.
Ooh, miss space, falling up air, gonna go ahead and get stuff. Juffle almost landing that down tilt would have just sealed out this match. All right, here we go. A couple more things. All right, gonna miss that trump though. All right, through the air dodge. Oh no, Juffle, where are you going?
He was close too. Forward,
nope. Forward throw. Definitely gonna get that percent, get that ledge pressure again, but cross slash.
Yeah, all he's doing.
Oh no, he probably go for wave beam.
Yeah, wave beam would be a good thing.
Oh, we went a little too low. Have to be off stage. Ooh, strong hit. There we go. Juffle making the comeback.
Wow. Dang, he really got Dance.
The Falcon at its finest.
Falcon at his finest, the comeback king, the main character. Cloud's the main character too, but this ain't his game.
No, the only reason he is the main character is because he hasn't had a game in so long.
He also got lucky. Zach should be him.
No. Juffle knows what he's doing.
Oh, yeah. Juffle definitely didn't get lucky. Zach, however, it should be Cloud. Or it should be Zach, not Cloud.
That's all good.
But good job to Juff for bringing that back.
So it looks like Battlefield is going to be the counter pick. I agree with this full-heartedly from Dance, because now you cover all the options for wherever Falcon wants to go. He doesn't have any landing options to that too. So now you put up that up air, how's he going to get down?
Yeah, there's no way Falcon can get down from the platforms unless he just randomly throws out a spike.
Oh, up air, double up air. Oh, he went for the up tilt.
Oh my God, I like the bravery though.
No, at that moment, that is when Juffle should have went for the downer, but you know he thought. You know, Dance was going to go ahead and do a wall jump recovery possibly to go ahead and snap, but that wasn't the case.
Oh, and the suicide. That sucks.
It's a little bit too far to get that going, and look at that Juffle DIing down. He's putting up that shield.
Yeah, Dance can potentially bring this back as well, because Battlefield is just really good for Cloud. But
all right, Shoaib, you know, sharing his thoughts of this character.
Falcon wins this matchup.
All right, up still not going to land. Ooh, I like that aggressive option. But Dance immediately just coming up with a forward air. No, I was like, not again.
Falcon's jab is top 5 jabs in the game. Woo. But Jeffel is definitely feeling himself this set after that win. But Dance is looking a bit nervous, though. He's not doing what he was doing at the beginning.
No, I mean, especially when you lose that stock in that manner, you're going to be a little tilted. It's going to be in your mind for a couple seconds. Like, I hope that Dance is going to just, you know, brush it off. But so far, letting him affect it's a little bit too hard. Jeffel has him back off stage as well.
Yeah.
Good punish.
Fate.
Run cross slash?
That was eventually, yeah. That's the normal.
He made us wait for it.
Made us wait, yeah.
Alright, but Jeffel playing very well. Go ahead and creep up with his own up airs. Oh my goodness. Dash attack is clinking with
That's crazy.
cross slash. Alright.
Jeffel's definitely playing the most optimal punishes right now.
Yo, the stop jabs. Gave him the quick 1-2.
Quick 1-2.
He let him think about those. He was
Yeah.
like, all right, but you know what? I know you liked them, so I'm going to give you a couple more.
I'm going to let you think about it real quick. Jeffel's definitely playing more confident.
F tilt. Let's get a knee.
That would just be disrespectful. But we all want to see it.
Dude, he's
Ooh,
up the stock.
yeah,
This is
he
definitely
is.
what he can do.
Yeah, use the stock to really do whatever you want. Just make sure you don't go too crazy.
All right. Dance does have limit right back on deck. He's going to go ahead and take advantage of it. Ooh, going reverse, but back throw, that's going to be the
There
stop.
it is, the 2-0. That was kind of crazy.
F tilt just, you know, kicking him out right there. And look at that, Jeffel doing me proud.
Yeah, the power up, the sponsorship
Thank you.
power up.
Look at that. He might win tonight.
He could win.
Guys,
yeah.
if I make a new Captain Falcon main here in NorCal that is just going to beat everyone, I'd love it to be Jeffel.
the Juffle.
He already has the Juffle.
He already has
He
the
has a
Juffle.
catchphrase.
He needs to do
He
it,
run
though.
past you, hits a side B, Juffle.
Yeah, you might quit if you get hit by it. So
Oh, no.
just be ready.
So, okay, but guys, hope you enjoyed that first match. We are moving on to our next. It looks like it is going to be 8-Bit Blank against Oak Agape.
Hey, let's go blank.
Yeah, so
But
do
Agape,
you
though.
know who Blank is playing nowadays?
No. What are you talking about? You see this smile on my face?
Man, why are the auto mods like just stopping your guys' messages? Someone hit allow.
I can mod and
Oh, I mean, I am a mod. I could if I wanted
he's
to,
like-
but I'm good.
what are you talking about? I am enthusiastic. No,
Wait,
I'm
no.
sarcastic. What?
Hello.
I'm
you
more
just wish
sarcastic.
this was Kingdom Hearts. Or Marvel.
Oh yes, the real game.
But,
you know.
but no, like I said, you know, we're going to have Blank going against Agape. I wonder who Blank is going to play. I know he's been messing around with Mario.
Oh, yeah.
And he still has the Yoshi whenever he needs it.
Yeah, still the Yoshi. I don't know who he's gonna pick though, or who he's been dabbling with.
And then, you know, Agape, he's just going to come in with the trusty Donkey Kong. You know,
With
character you
the
know
young
very well.
Ape.
Donkey Kong's busted.
What a character he is.
I think Donkey Kong's a great character.
he's an
Just
amazing
on the fact
character.
of, you know what, why learn tech? why you know, mess with neutral and like figure out what options and hitboxes you have, and oh no. It's too much. It's too much. I'm a hardworking guy. I don't have a lot of time to go in the lab. When I can just play a character that grabs you and just takes your stock.
I mean, you need a little bit of tech with DK.
Why?
Turnaround up air is low key a little bit hard.
You mean the up tilt?
No, when you turn around up air with the
Oh,
upper up
off
air.
air ding dong. On who? I mean, if you can beat him with DK, do it. We're actually talking about Donkey Kong right now, DSS.
Wait, you're gonna do that?
He's done it before.
I'm surprised he doesn't camp you harder.
No, he'll of course 3XA is camping him. Like, there's not a question about
But
that.
I feel like Toon Link should never get grabbed against
Yeah,
DK.
like Toon Link and DK. How does that work?
Like if Link can beat DK, then Toon Link has to be able to beat
When
DK.
does Toon Link ever next to him?
Yeah, exactly.
He's so
There should be-
fast.
And even if he is, just have a bomb out. It'll stop literally.
Yeah, at the same time, I think his window's like 5%.
Yeah. it's
So like
pretty-
it's so hard to get it on Toon Link. But you know, there's no Toon Links, there's no Donkey
there's
Kong.
no Toon Link.
Well, there actually
there's
is.
one.
But
oh,
no,
the
it's not a
young-
Donkey Kong. It's a grade 8.
The young
Here we go.
rivalry of
Hop
Mario
right
and
back
DK. Usually Mario beats DK in every game they're in, but this game is quite different.
I know, it's like even this game, apparently,
Yeah,
to a
this
lot of the
game-
DK and Mario.
It's crazy. But DK just has those long limbs that Mario just has a problem against. His characters with long hitboxes. But Mario can still do the Mario.
Ooh, my Blank going past the air dodge as well, and look at that. So much for interesting fireball. I think he wanted to go ahead and reverse that, but unfortunately didn't get it.
Would that have pushed him off?
Yeah, if he hit him when he was still free falling. But the platform came in the clutch. The air dodge? Oh,
Dang,
no.
Blank's really turning it up right now.
I actually really like the discipline from the gate. Did not give him the air dodge. Looked him straight. Oh, he's still not giving him an air dodge.
He's actually not caring.
He should be fine.
I don't know if he's going to try to
Giant punch. Oh, he's one for the up tilt instead. You know, it's a good move. When you do go ahead and get the tipper on that, they just lose their stock. That was a free upper for Blank. Looks like he was looking for an air dodge again, but Gabe's still not giving it to him.
Whoa! Yep. I've never seen that, actually.
So, guys, for those of you that didn't know, just like Zex, when DK grabs you and you're at very high percent, there's a very high probability that he is going to cargo jump back throw you. This back throw actually...
Was that back throw?
Yeah, it was back throw. It was back throw. Sends you straight up into the blast zone.
I would not DI that correctly.
No, and that's what Donkey Kongs are banking on. All right, Blank really struggling to go ahead and get the stock away.
Short arm.
Oh, no, it was a free up smash. It's not going to die.
Yeah, DK's too heavy. Ooh, let's go with the young up smash.
He barely got underneath.
Barely got it too. Yeah, that almost hit.
Yeah, I'm actually a little upset the fact that Blank went for forward air at like 180.
He just did not care, actually.
Oh, he had to run away off that platform. He was not trying to get grabbed. No, that's good.
Yeah, that doesn't. Oh my Jesus, that is like almost 30.
Yeah, if you get hit by all of them. Also in that situation there, it's not until DK is above 30 that you can actually do down throw on him. Look at that.
Is that 9-1?
It didn't even matter.
Any wine would have killed?
Nope.
Dang. That's good, DK.
Hit him with that giant punch, and that stock's going to be gone. Blank going down.
What can Mario do to a giant arm?
You gonna
Let's be real.
You can switch characters. Mario can go call in Luigi, yo, Superstar Saga. They can attack the same turn.
They definitely got a combo. Oh!
Wait!
When did this happen?
Oh, well, is all 8-bit just gonna play Bayo?
Let's go Blank. Watch him deserve to death.
See, I'm the only honest 8-bit now. I'm going Donkey Kong. You know.
Anyways, DK's not an honest character. He's far from honest.
He has the same game plan every time. All right, Blank. Ooh, he went for the double.
He actually was trying to end the match right now.
Yo, he better be careful. He's halfway to kill percent.
Yep, 2 more things. He can die.
Oh, all right, 3 more.
Up.
He's getting up.
1 more thing.
No. We're on Battlefield. So, you know, the range goes up a little bit more. There's 1 more thing now. All right.
Okay. Ooh. Oh my God. Blank was doing the Salem. And he's alive. Can he still do it at this percent?
Yes.
Oh, cool.
Bayonetta's window is around 20-something. It's actually really high since she's a fast faller.
Boo.
Blank just being a vulture for these backers or even an up tilt.
Blank just needs to throw in that one witch time. Watch. Up, and there's the young get out.
Goes up on the gate, just kind of staying in there. Being very patient, able to go and get the grab and get that stock. More up tilts. Oh no, good witch twist, getting away. Yo, the dive kick. All right.
DK's up tilt is so obnoxious.
Speaking of the devil.
It's so good.
Oh no,
a
Gabe is. Oh my God.
He's
Blank is about to lose it.
Okay, strut. And he can almost.
Oh, yo, he's trying to give it a clap.
Yeah, he's literally trying to kill him. But it looks like Blank can literally almost die now.
Should up throw. Oh no, it goes to stage control instead. All right, should go ahead and get the ledge guard.
Oh yes. Oh, nope. Too close.
Got the ledge. Oh, a Gabe. No, trying to send it. He's dead.
At 56, guys.
Yeah. Hey, full rage Donkey Kong.
50,
what do you guys expect?
56.
This Gabe was on fire. This ape was on fire. A Gabe was on fire.
Baya can't even kill you from 56.
Okay, let's calm down. If you DI incorrectly, you definitely will die.
Whoa.
Let's get this corrected.
That was just, this game literally doesn't make you go past 80.
No. Like, if you can actually live past 60, you should find it as a blessing.
Yeah, the young lightweight life.
I think that was a nice, honest matchup. You know, it's pretty even. Okay. You know,
oh my God.
It's not too bad. Yeah, it's like, you know, DK has to fight so hard to do anything in the Bayo matchup.
Whoa.
And then,
yeah, you're right.
It all it takes is a couple of grabs. But, you know, I feel like DK deserves that. No, I mean, what are your thoughts on that, Zex?
DK doesn't deserve anything.
Well, I can say the same for Bayonetta.
She was migrated into this game.
You know, she needs to go back to working the streets and cleaning everything.
DK needs to go back to climbing trees and staying away.
Has DK ever climbed a tree, honestly?
Yeah, in his game? No, he actually hasn't.
I'm like, what?
Yeah, he actually hasn't climbed a tree. That's crazy. Right. Seems on vines.
But yes, this is Zex on the mic, as you guys can see.
Hi.
Shout out to you know, Fade in the chat.
Let's go Fade.
Shout out to Cheeto.
Young Cheeto.
Shout out King Koopa. Solomar as well.
King.
No,
we see God.
We see y'all. So say hi to us.
He's DK.
All right, so here we go into our next match. We got another Bayonetta in Crash
another
coming
Bayo.
up against another one of our crewmates as well.
Another one of our crewmates.
Rock.
Let's go Rocky. He's not Balboa, but he's definitely a rock.
Oh, you better calm down. XX's gonna grab you.
Ooh.
Oh
my God!
You talking about stuff from Philly?
I'm about to troll him. I'm gonna change Rock's nickname to Rocky.
Oh no. Well, all right, here we go. Go in. Let's see how. Oh wait! Hold up. Rock with Marth.
I have to support this.
Yo, has Rock finally decided to stop playing low tiers and stop complaining about the game? Actually, let me calm down. He's still gonna complain afterwards.
There's no way.
He'll be like, "Yo, Marth has no options. He's not top tier."
Marth does really well against Bayonetta, but I don't know how he's gonna do. I've never seen this Marth, so I'm gonna judge him really hard.
I mean, from Lolo, it's pretty crusty. So.
Well, yeah, Lolo definitely keeps it real.
All right, so we'll find out. But we are discussing some stages, and Battlefield is going to be the pick right away.
Battlefield. It's a good stage for both characters.
Yes. Very good. Smart to go ahead and use disjoint.
Oh,
the platforms.
Uses that color. But yeah, we'll have to see what they do. But
well, it's already going bad. No, I'm kidding.
Just dies right now. Oh no.
Oh, fair.
Oh, he DI'd actually.
Got himself a witch time though.
Look how elegant Marth is. Marth's way more.
I know, even in free fall, free everything.
Free everything. Whoa, that looked weird. But there needs to be a lot of side Bs coming out. Wow,
yo,
he's
Rock
really good
is
at
basically breaking his controller. You know, that SDI is of the gods.
That's what the game wants you to do. Break your controller so Bayo can win.
So Rock trying to go ahead and put in just a little bit too much pressure. Has to be careful which time.
Yeah, which time can definitely mess up Marth because all his moves are like single attacks. So all you do is know when he's going to throw one out.
I mean, so far we've already seen that Crash is one to go ahead and be a little trigger happy, pushing all the buttons and also just not resisting to go ahead and do the witch time as well. Rock's going to have to go ahead and be mindful of that or else he will go ahead and will get caught.
Okay.
That was nice. Scooped him up real quick with a beautiful pivot grab.
Both characters are at kill percent right now. By the ledge, of course. But if Caleb just spaces everything correctly, he can definitely bring it back.
I actually really like that from Crash. Beautifully spaced that Nair and then immediately was able to retreat. Putting on that nice pressure, you know, not getting punished.
Whoa,
now he stopped it.
That was nice.
No amount of DI is going to help you there, Rock.
Yeah, there's sadly in that situation.
I mean, once you get to too high percent and when Bayos don't want to just carry you to the heavens, yeah, they will just stop that combo. Hit you with an air, hit you with that downer, anything to go ahead and get a stop.
Exactly.
Another guy coming out.
Mix up. That was his first time doing that.
Oh, counter just a little bit not too early, but not getting too big of a punish though.
Did it? Oh. No. DI'd just correctly.
Ooh. Spot on the upper. No fear, but look at that. Drop down like fair.
I like the style. Ooh, the taunt. Dang, I hope he doesn't regret it. Uh-oh.
No, he uses double jump, so he didn't want to continue it. But Rock has himself stage control yet again, but instantly it's so hard to go ahead and keep Bayonetta at disadvantage.
Yes.
The recovery is just so good, whether it be from the side B to just cover so much ground, or the up B, which has so much priority.
Yeah, Marth has only limited options he can do while he's in the air. And his air dodge is just not as good as most. So he just has a lot of time to punish him. But this match is can still go either way.
I mean, honestly, the only thing that really Rock is getting hit by a lot of these straight hits when he's trying to just challenge Bayonetta. I feel like he needs to play a little more patient, wait for Crash to come at him.
Yeah, that's how Marth's best defensive. Oh, there it is.
Any buttons.
The one button he was waiting for. But that's Bayo for you. Keeps you on your toes.
Yeah. I mean, that's any character that can go ahead and kill you with 0.
Yeah, that's sadly.
Well, I was trying to grab my food, but Manny walked away. But it's all good. We ain't talking munching. We ain't talking about no food. We are talking about this match right here, going into game 2. Crash going up against Rock. But like I said before, what I'm looking forward to in this second game is, Rock needs to be a little more patient. He needs to let the game come to him, because the fact that you are trying to be more offensive than Bayonetta, pushing out the first button, you're setting yourself up for disaster.
Exactly. You wait for her to do stuff and then punish or react to it afterwards.
All right, again, another dive kick. Ooh, air dodging. That's a little disrespectful coming out from Crash. He thought Rock would air dodge again.
Yeah, that was very rude, but it works. But most people now, they don't really get hit by the witch slide or the side B. I don't know what it's
called. No, it's the
mostly now.
You made me forget.
Yeah, it's a move that it's very obvious when it's gonna come out. So I don't see many people get hit by it. So when I do see people get hit by it, I'm like,
well, now more so, it's just a mix-up option, and then using it to do the frame cancel, the frame perfect ones. Yeah. Whenever you're coming down from the air.
That's why I hate the line. But yeah,
they're still just going at it.
Someone's at 0, so someone died.
Yeah. No, that was Crash actually losing the first stock. Caleb doing very well. Kind of just showing this game is a complete 180 in the last, but yo, he is getting carried to the heavens, but still, the up air not going to connect. I like the way Rock is playing. Ooh, he got a little too aggressive there and got caught.
Well, now we're back. We're live.
All right, but that was very good awareness coming up from Crash to take that stock. Now Caleb has to be careful. He keeps continuously trying to challenge any of the heel slides that are coming out.
I've actually seen a lack of side Bs. There's one.
I understand why we're not seeing it. He doesn't know how to do it.
Oh, yeah, that makes sense. That move does 18 damage.
Oh, no.
Now, Crash
oh, no.
Disrespectful now.
Oh,
that's when.
Dude, he thought he was at Waterworld.
Yeah, he just wants to keep sliding down slide. But if Caleb notices fast enough, he can definitely punch this. Take advantage of Crash being a spam bait.
One more time?
He's probably going to do it like 2 more times.
Yep, here it comes.
There it is.
You know, it's just a little delayed.
Yeah. You keep doing something if it works. And it's one way to definitely trigger someone.
I like that. Rock being very patient. Go ahead and get
now he's playing
that stage.
the way Marth should be played. I like it. Just wait for everything and punish.
Oh, no. Dude, there is a lack of forward smash from him. Yeah, and it makes me so upset. Alright, he's going to wait out the trump. He's going to get it. Nope. Oh, my goodness. He's trying to go ahead and bait him.
Ooh, that was very risk, but I like the bravery.
He went for a grab. Whiffed it, though. No, this forward tilt's actually acting as an anti-air for him. That was a back air attempt earlier coming out from Crash.
He has full witch time again, so hopefully he notices it. I don't actually think a lot of people know it's 10 seconds. Which is very crazy. But
Dolphin slash a shark.
Get him to grab kill percent.
Oh. Nair? Oh, the back air. Coast to coast. That's going to be the stock. Great stuff from Crash.
But good efforts from Caleb. Huh?
They need you for a match.
Oh, well, you guys have a match. It was
okay, so
fun commentating a little bit.
All right, go get bodied already.
Yeah, I'll try.
Tell Ray to come on. Okay. No problemo. All right, so I have Rain hopping up on the mic with me. Let's put it on. Don't worry, guys. He's coming.
Uh-huh.
How was the match?
It was good.
Did you play?
CPU.
Okay.
Yeah.
Bayonetta?
Nope. Not
Did you
the
get
happiest
Bayo?
right now.
No. Yeah, you
but
got Bayo.
I
Do you need a hug?
I popped out of the off B, limit up B to kill
Oh, you
him.
went Cloud?
Yeah.
I was like, wait, how was Yoshi up B going to kill?
yeah. I got the limit up B.
I'm actually going to be really upset if you got an egg kill at the top. Like, wait.
Oh, that'd be dope.
Excuse me?
Yoshi would be. Name of it. Hey, there we are. We're on stream now. Hi.
Oh, no, we were
Oh,
there.
I know.
We were there.
I know.
But we couldn't see ourselves.
I can see myself now. It's so wonderful.
Oh, this is better than a mirror.
No, please.
You know,
Oh boy.
that-
All right. I don't know Crown Ether. He's a Shulk?
He's a
oh
Shulk.
boy. Okay. I know. I
he's
saw
beaten
him.
TSS before.
I saw him do all right at the last Pappies. Like he didn't do bad.
He made
I
it
think
out of
got
pools
him-
before
yeah.
as well.
Yeah, he made out of pools. He made out of
He
pools
got
there.
a big upset before. I forgot who.
Yeah.
I think it was Rice.
And I didn't. Oh, maybe.
Maybe.
And,
I
like,
forgot who.
I hadn't really seen him play. And
no, he's actually
I love him. He's my Shulk.
really good.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Shulk is
I
such
would
a-
put him right behind Rob.
That's impressive. Over tacos?
Of course, over tacos. And then I forgot about Momo, so I think
Dirty.
it's close
Actually-
between Momos.
Yeah. All right. I'll help make your decision for you with this game. He's doing all right now. Getting the buster damage he really wants to get out of this mode. I don't see a lot of Shulks do it anymore.
Yeah, but right now, Nova or Space actually really struggling to go ahead and get up in there.
Oh yeah.
The big hitboxes coming out from Crown Aether just making it very difficult to get in there. But ooh, I like
Yeah.
that from Nova. He went for the air dodge read.
He did, and that was a safe read to go for. And trying to get back on stage, trying to see what.
Good retreat right there coming up from Nova. Ended up immediately going to that platform.
Ooh,
Oh,
good
B
move.
reverse is coming out.
He almost wasn't ready for that.
He almost wasn't ready to grab that ledge either, but
Oh,
you know, he's
good.
gonna go ahead and
Yeah.
catch the up tilt.
That's a good safe way of dealing with that jump option with Shulk.
It's so fast, and in
Yeah.
Smash, you
Yeah.
just that
You-
stock is gone.
Definitely.
I like this Nova kind of being patient at that ledge, but ooh, it's overextended just a tiny bit and gave Aether
A
his
lot of
opening.
jabs there. I am surprised he's Tomahawk jabbing so much.
Double fair, triple. Oh, going for the downer, and I like that. The awareness from Crown Aether. Also, B reversing the hitbox to kind of just mess with Nova.
Nova's got to get a little bit more damage to really deal with Shulk right now.
I like that. Crown Aether kind of put up a lot of damage. Kind of, you know, he's looking for a couple of reads, but Nova's just not giving it to
Ooh,
him.
that back air would have been great right there. He's going
Oh
for
my
the ham.
goodness. Please. I know
Okay,
you.
all right.
I thought he was going to stay in Smash.
Oh,
Mewtwo
yeah,
was
me
in kill
too.
percent.
Me too. He was. No, he absolutely was. And that's just going straight ham in that moment. All right. He did the right thing there. That's what, if you're Shulk, this is why.
Oh,
you know,
backslash. Oh, he thought it was Crispy
Ooh,
Tacos for
yeah,
a
he
second.
did,
You know,
he did,
that's why you
he
don't
did.
play like Crispy Tacos.
But-
Let up them backslashes, you lose the stock.
But I mean, like, that's how all Shulks should be playing this game is when you don't have shield, you wait for shield at high
Run away,
percent.
go and jump.
Yeah.
Cerrone's put it on display so many times. Same with Nico. It's like, all right, I'm at 120. I don't have shield. I'm just gonna jump away or use speed and just run away.
Right.
Like
And
I want to
then-
hold on to this stock, and I can't play this game until I get leftovers.
Yeah. All right. The right move. Yeah.
I mean, it was. You're right.
It was
It
the
was the right move.
8%. Mewtwo's at certainly kill percent once that's active.
Ooh, that Nair catching the hands of Falcon. When
He almost got that 2-frame there.
Ooh, he got up air, but he's not going to lose that stock. Oni and Jump Monado.
And he's staying in his face for a lot of that. He just tried to get the kill. He knew jump was what he needed.
All right, still getting caught. Ooh, Crown Aether just got a little too aggressive. Finds himself off stage, but no, Nando was so ready to go ahead and catch him off of that air dodge. Because if he would have got that falling up air, immediate knee was coming.
There's the back air.
All right, Shield Monado is back online. You know, pushing him right back off stage real quick. Falling up air. Oh my goodness. He was just calling him out.
Yeah. Ooh, he almost caught that.
Ooh, almost caught him from that back air as well.
Yeah, this is close.
Falling there. Definitely going to catch him right there. Just putting on.
Yeah, he...
Barely that back air. Just not going to kill this time around. And I love that edge guard right now. Coming up from Crown. He knew exactly what to do. He knew the downer was going to last this many frames. He was immediately able to put up that up B.
All right. Am I going to get an old-fashioned Juffle this game?
We're pretty sure we're going to get a Juffle. He looks like he's fishing for it.
Yeah. Oh, I wanted the back air. I wanted the back air so much.
I thought he was going to go reverse that B.
Oh, that would have also been good.
All right. Oh, no, we got the reverse hitbox!
Oh, all right. That was a good game.
Yep, and that's going to be it. Crown Aether taking that set 2-0 over Space. Unfortunate stuff. Captain Falcon actually did so much better than the Mewtwo.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
It just looked like he didn't understand what to do with Mewtwo. It's like he didn't take full advantage of the Shadow Balls, and then he just didn't know what hitboxes to do around that big lasting sword of Shulks.
And I mean, it's a matchup that you don't play so many Shulks, and I'm sure most of Space's Nova experience was with Captain Falcon.
Yeah.
Like, he's been playing Captain Falcon forever.
Definitely probably got a few sets with Momo, but hey, you never know.
Yeah.
But, yo, Crown Aether came on top there, 2-0. We're just going through this bracket. Again, guys, if you're enjoying the show, don't forget to go ahead and follow, sub, show us some love. If you enjoy the commentary so far, hit me up at CLG_Miho, my boy at 8BitRain. We'll be here all night.
Yeah. Having a good time.
I just want these wings, man.
That's true. They have wings tonight.
Press F for my wings
tonight.
because I've been suffering.
Yeah, there's respect. Let's respect them. Say a little prayer. Please give us wings. Have you had them?
No, they're brand new. That's why I want them.
That's why I asked.
And then I'm gonna judge really hard.
All right. Coming up next,
we got another Captain Falcon coming up,
and my boy, who I shouldn't be playing still, but I love him too much. Good old Yoshi with Moog here.
So Moonboy Josh is coming up from the GT crew, and
Bass Moog. I think
Moog is just coming out the cuts yet again, and also I forgot he goes back and forth from Yoshi. He might pull out that Mario. I saw him practicing Mario earlier.
That's true. You're right about that. And actually, we played a little bit earlier. Funny enough, and he played a completely different character when we played him. So he just doesn't like the mirror. So I guess
I think a lot of people don't like the mirror. I think it's only Falcon Dittos, Ganons. Diddy's do it here and there.
Diddy's do it here and there.
A lot of Clouds don't like it, and they end up switching off. Like Leo and even Tweet, those switch to one of their other characters.
Yeah, right. You're right. I think Marth is just a better matchup on Cloud when you have a good Marth for Leo. Just falling off down being is always a good option on his recovery.
Yeah, I mean, why not use a disjoint yourself to try to challenge that disjoint at Cloud?
Yeah.
But all right, so we're just kind of waiting a little bit. I don't know where Moonboy's standing right there.
Hello. He really didn't know.
He didn't know he was playing.
He didn't know he was playing.
I'm so upset.
Oh boy.
Josh, you were right there. No, guys, Josh was actually just standing next to the chair that he's sitting in right now, and he was just talking.
Yeah, he's just having a good old time.
I blame Luis. Luis was talking to him.
Luis, what are you doing? Ruining the Smash tournament and the stream. They're just waiting forever.
Ooh, I like that sweater. Aloha. Aloha.
It matches. It's good with a hat.
Yeah. I just feel like it's a little too light. So like everything that's hitting him right
Yeah,
now is
sure,
just bouncing right off.
But trust us, it's good with the like. So this is a very even matchup.
I'd say slightly Falcon. Just based on the fact of, he has a lot of better options. Like Yoshi has Nair and up air and then eggs. Like
there's a lot of he's really easy to jab one though. So like
true,
you
yeah,
get
Falcon
some
is
of
that
that
perfect weight for him.
Yeah. So
But what is Yoshi to do in this situation?
I mean, not air dodge, I guess. Nair, always Nair. But like maybe not always, but like I think in that situation I guess he thought Moonboy Josh thought the Nair was coming, so he air dodged.
Good down tilt. Oh, that backer going to catch him right away, though.
Good idea on that platform.
So far, Moonboy actually playing very well. Kind of doing whatever he wants at the moment. And he's got a couple of these up air strings and calling out these air dodges from Moog, just hasn't been able to convert them yet.
Yeah.
Yo, he just phantom full sold him at the end, too.
Moog has missed a couple grabs that he probably should have.
I like that frame trap, though. No grab coming up from Moonboy right there. They're just going for the quick little hits. Now, really, Moog is finally starting to get some things going. Hasn't been the air. Oh, he went looking for an air dodge.
There was the 1-2 jab.
Egg.
Air to egg to what? Ooh, good fair.
No, I don't like that from Moog. He's just a little too overzealous with these up smashes. He just wants to take away this stock, and as I said, that he gets it. So, never mind, Moog.
I guess do what you're doing.
Oh, he heard me probably. He was like, Miho, I'm going to get the stock. Keep quiet.
Good up air. See, and that's a lot of characters you don't get two up airs so early. And like the way he first hit into it, and Captain Falcon, just that perfect weight.
Ooh, Moog coming down with that down air. Moonboy just didn't move at all. Gave him that elbow right away.
All right. And Falcon lets us out. Josh wants it.
It was actually very good recovery coming around from Moog, but he couldn't go anywhere else, immediately eating another gentleman.
Yeah. Yeah.
Vermilion looked over and is so surprised. He's so shocked. He yelled. How are you surprised? This is your crewmate.
You apparently bet against him. But
Vermilion always on that.
That's true. But Moog, I think, just needs to he's got to nair more. Captain Falcon.
He needs to clean up a lot of those conversions he was getting. He was getting a couple of hits, but he's not getting.
Oh, not for us. Not for us. Go ahead.
Yeah. Okay. No, we just got to ask questions. Moonboy thought the stream was frozen because of the projector here.
Yeah. No. That makes sense.
Yeah. It's all good. Oh, what's good? Yo, Tyrak,
hey,
thank you coming in with the sub.
Tyrak's paying attention.
Thank you, sir. We appreciate it.
I wasn't even reading chat. He was there in chat, too. Hey, there you go. Good artist, that guy.
Is he?
Just throw it out. Oh, yeah.
I haven't seen it.
Oh, yeah. No. He's a cool dude.
All right, taking a stage to go ahead and do. Moog finally deciding on FD. So we'll see how this goes. I do like the pick coming out from Moog because now he can go ahead and cover all the landing options from Captain Falcon. Really, Yoshi's eggs or even just Yoshi's upper?
This is Yoshi's, this is my favorite stage for Yoshi. Because the other thing you get on the stage is free downbeats. You don't get fucked by, or you don't get messed up by the platforms, So
Moonboy try to go for a reset. End up flubbing it at the end. Got, I think, C-Stick Nair, if I'm not mistaken. Because the Nair came out when he was trying to go ahead and get the lock.
Yeah, that was a good situation. He
Almost had to get him down with these eggs as well, but
he's doing a little better this game.
Yo.
Oh! You throw it out sometimes like that, because sometimes it works.
You gotta put your opponent on notice. You gotta let them know that they just can't hop out here for free.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yoshi can do that.
Ooh. Air dodge. Can't do anything to it, though. I like that from Moog, the patient. Oh, my God.
Yeah.
Excuse me?
So, there's a lot of weird mechanics of that move, and that's... You can act frame one.
No, not that. I'm just upset that this man thought the Falcon kick in that situation.
Yeah, no, that's a good idea.
Gentleman for the middle of the stage, definitely not going to take that stock away.
All right. Josh has some catch-up to do. Just like last game, but tables are turned.
We'll try to go for the second upper, just a tiny bit off the mark with the spacing. Fair. Up smash. Oh, no. He realized that, you know, Moonboy is not going to give him that air dodge. Just went for that free damage. Oh,
yeah.
Getting tricky with those up smashes. He hasn't done that this whole time in this game.
Good neutral B. Is he going to down B? Oh, no. He waited. Just picked the wrong side.
But on the wrong side. Oh, down tilt. Didn't even go for the up smash right away. The Falcon's definitely in kill percent. Surprised he didn't do it,
that was a great bear. I want to say Moonboy Josh was like waiting to air dodge for some reason. And he just went up and did it and got the kill.
Yeah. I mean, yo, as we saw Moog do it, sometimes you just do it.
Yeah, you're right.
Pick yourself up some Nikes. You got it. All right, here we go. Game 3 to Moonboy just run it back. Yep.
Yes.
Moonboy running it back, kind of just telling Moog, you know what? I understand what I did in that last game. Let me just, you know, change that. I know how I won that first game. Let me get back to that game plan. Again, these double jabs. Putting up really a lot of pressure onto Moonboy, kind of just calling him out like, you know, I can do anything out of this.
Good dash attack. I thought he was neutral B there.
Yoshi recovery is a little too tricky to go ahead and catch right there. Again, egg lay into that damage. Double up air as well. Egg.
Hey.
Double egg. Oh, man, he didn't have the balance breakfast.
2 eggs is good. Oh, I don't know what Moonboy did there. That wasn't a free kill on that one.
He died. He, just didn't, he didn't do anything.
Yeah, he just did it.
He just looked. Oh, footstools. Unable to go ahead and get that second one. Wanted to hit him with that knee, but unfortunately that's not going to be the case. And that upper just stuffing the down air attempt for Moonboy.
Good up air.
Now he's a little too far forward.
Yeah, it was really good spacing on it too. He caught the right hitbox he wanted there. Ooh, he almost had that read. Gets a good Falcon kick. Sometimes you just do that too.
Yeah.
Like,
I mean, once it was for him to go ahead and get out of a dangerous situation, and this time around, get him out of a worse situation, taking a stock and this time as well. Back air, but Yoshi is not going to go anywhere off that. I like that Moonboy just waited out that second fair. Oh, I would have loved some more pressure there. Yoshi didn't have a jump.
It would have been great, but he backed off.
Yeah, he didn't go for the double jump up air.
Wow, he went for the up tilt.
DI's in, but you know, Falcon can't get anything off of it. I like that. Just Luke's backing awesome, keeping up that pressure with the forwarder, making it safe for himself.
Yeah, he gets that back air, which might not. Okay, not yet. Oh. I think he thought another egg was coming.
Noggin.
He noggin.
I'll get a second. Dude, it's a lot of characters that have like that noggin-based moves do so well. There's Ness, there's Mario,
It's true.
there's Yoshi, Luigi.
He hits his head pretty. Jigglypuff.
Jigglypuff. Okay, let's not talk about Jigglypuff.
Hey, but Jigglypuff.
Jigglypuff's a sad
has
character.
a big noggin too.
She does, but it's not as
Big
strong.
one. That up smash is nothing to knock about.
I mean,
It's not a bad move.
it's Jigglypuff. You said
It's also
rest, and I would have
Jigglypuff.
accepted that because she
It's
uses
true.
her head on that too.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yes, POD, you were right. Yoshi does suck indeed.
Oh yeah.
Rice confirmed at West Side Saga when he was staying with Sky. Yoshi and Ganon is even, so.
Oh yeah, no, it like legitimately, the Ganon Discord has talked about that. Like,
Really?
I'm pretty sure they consider it an even matchup also.
I mean,
it's
so do
or
I.
close.
I don't even think it's bad.
No.
Okay.
Okay.
All right, so it looks like I'm going to be hopping off.
Enjoy
for a sec.
Serrani Vermilion.
Take care, guys, and we'll catch you later.
Peace.
Hello, G-Pick.
This is actually the first time this has ever happened.
Yeah, we haven't had a chance to commentate before
So-
because you always do top 8.
Yeah, so I'm just going to call you Waffles. I know your full tag
Singular.
is lightly toasted waffle. Oh, it's just waffle.
Yeah.
Okay.
Feel free to make it plural, though, if you want more waffles.
No, I'll just call you Waffle.
Sounds
But
good.
it's a bit easier to get off the tongue than lightly
Yes,
toasted
just
waffles.
like G-Pick is easier to get off than Ghost Pick.
Yes, it is, yes.
Much.
I don't know why you would bring up a completely random tag like that, though. But anyway, moving on. Right now, we have Vermilion and Cerrone sitting down. And are they actually playing yet?
That's great.
Oh, okay.
we had a
Oh, there we go. There we go. Awesome.
They are off to a start, and we are going to start on Lylat, and it is a beautiful day in the Lylat system on Corneria. No space right now. Just getting started. And wow, that up smash is going to take it very early on for Vermilion.
Yeah, it's interesting to see already that Vermilion is opting for the Donkey Kong in this matchup as opposed to the Cloud that really boosted him onto the PR as we know him for. But his DK has been taking numerous PR wins. It is certainly nothing to sleep on. And I like to think the reason he's bringing it out is just for a combination of two things, right? The consistency in being able to kill Shulk that Donkey Kong definitely brings, being able to turn any grab into a kill confirm. And then additionally, I feel like from experience watching Cerrone play against Cloud mains, her edge guarding skills actually kills Cloud very consistently, especially when he doesn't have limit. And Donkey Kong is going to have an easier time making it back to the stage.
Yeah, Cerrone playing with Trevante definitely has a great set of edge guarding skills in her own kit. And Vermilion just loves playing Donkey Kong as well. He's one of the characters that
Oh, is she?
loves boosting out. No, not yet.
I saw the rage on Donkey Kong and I
Not
saw
quite.
Smash Monado. I'm like, oh my god, could this be it already?
Yeah, Shulk's still a little bit heavier than that. Going with that tilt.
Right now, though, Vermilion now at maximum rage as Donkey Kong, and this is one of those situations that people like poking and laughing and say, see, these stocks are at last hit relative to each other.
Exactly, and it's always the one interesting thing that Shulk does have in this matchup, that back air, not quite can take it, is being able to mix. Oh gosh, is that going to be it? Yes.
No, it's
okay,
not.
We're good. Is Shulk's ability to mix up his fall speed with the various Monados and how far he gets knocked back, and it really can throw Donkey Kongs for a loop if they do not know their percents precisely.
Right, the Donkey Kong essentially has to have 5% memorized as opposed to just the one that they have to for everyone else.
Yes, although most commonly jump and speed Monado are the biggest ones, since those are the ones Shulk is going to be in most in the neutral. And Cerrone opting for shield Monado there might have done like a misclick or just wanted to end quickly to get that cancel.
I think it's probably a combination of factors because it's that, and then also when you look at her percent, right? This is the area that most other characters die to Ding Dong at. So I would suspect Shulk in a weight modifying Monado is going to find himself also at death percent.
True.
Though going for the smash though, that is maybe actually Smash would be out of range if she gets
Smash
trapped.
might be out of
That
range
is
right now.
actually really clever stuff by Cerrone.
Yes, if she does get caught out a little bit sooner though, while out of Smash, okay, she's out of Smash now, then she was going to fall victim. She could fall victim to the down tilt, up tilt, the jab up tilt, right? That Donkey Kong has. It's the jab into up tilt.
Oh yeah.
Confirmed that he has.
Oh, there we go. That's not going to be able to work. Even the grounded up cargo throw, not going to.
Oh,
it's going to
gosh,
create too
that
much
shield pressure. That back air doing so much. Very, very close right now. So much shield pressure on Cerrone. She has to land carefully, and landing on the platform like that will allow him to get the up air on her.
That's the thing about Lylat. It's a juggler's paradise in that sense because the platforms are all really close to the ground, and they're all also short horizontally. So you have a very easy job of catching people's landings there, especially if they miss attack. In that case, that wasn't. And
Vermilion was doing a great job of putting shield pressure whenever Cerrone landed, just making sure to get that up air in, that side B in.
Yeah.
Just put so much shield pressure on that she can't land and can't shield. So
interesting. Going with Lucina now. I know this is something that Vermilion has been working on as
he wants
a
to go
side
to he wants to go to
character.
Fire Emblem Saga. He says he loves Lucina. So he hasn't played Awakening yet though. So I throw some shade on him that way, but he does really like playing Lucina as a character, and he does want to go to Fire Emblem Saga. So it is something he's working on right now.
Well, we'll see how much he's put in as of this moment.
Definitely. Right now, both characters are just sort of feeling out the neutral, getting their swords out there, and trying to figure out what the other player is doing.
And right now, we're already seeing Shulk's superior range coming in really handily in that neutral, right? So long as Cerrone's able to keep backing up, she's able to find these back airs and forward airs. It's when Vermilion rushes down really hard that he's able to get his own hits and his actual strings off.
Yeah, because while Shulk does have massive range, much longer than Lucina and Marth, his hitboxes do take a lot longer to come out. So if you can get in against him, you can put a lot more pressure on him and stop him from throwing out his hitboxes.
The Smashville platform assisting Cerrone, not having to worry about an edge. guard in that case.
Yeah, the one thing I was surprised is Vermillion didn't jump onto this Smashville platform to put a little more pressure on Cerny as she was landing, but might not want him to get cheesed himself.
Oh, interesting just jab. Reverse hit actually stopping Vermillion, but nothing further gets confirmed. Cerrone sent off stage again.
And going back into Shield Monado now, going to be a little bit safer, but she has to switch out of it if she wants to make it back, because Shield Monado does limit your jump.
Yeah, but thankfully, so many different arts with the Speed Monado being able to assist your horizontal movement.
Oh, yeah.
And then additionally, you have Jump Monado as well.
And
we're actually getting to that stock tank portion of like the Shulk game plan, right? Where you essentially just see an endless shovel between shield and jump. Jump to just avoid the opponent, and then shield is up whenever possible so that you can actually approach the enemy without dying immediately.
Yeah, and that back air is going to seal it out now, and Cerrone in a very good position. She is still getting the percent where if she does pull out shield, she still is at slight risk of dying to a couple things from Lucina, but at the most part, she's going to survive a lot of what Lucina throws out right now. And Cerrone just trying to play cautiously while Vermillion has to try to get in to get this over with. Now that she does off shield Monado, it's his chance to get in there. And that grab is going to take it, I believe. Oh, wow, not quite.
I mean, I believe Buster does reduce the knockback taken and received very slightly, but that might have actually made the difference in that situation. Oh, the shield
was not quite in shield yet.
Yeah, it had not activated.
It was over her head, but
yeah,
not.
It hadn't actually flashed yet.
She had not confirmed the Monado's power.
Yeah.
And now Vermillion just going to start trying to rack up some more damage with these dancing blades, see what he can do.
I mean, we already can see, like, from Cerrone, right, the tempo shift that happens immediately when Shulk has lost his stock. And a completely different set of Monados are mainly dominating. It's, like, mostly speed and a little bit of jump while the speed is on cooldown. But she wants to be in speed and wants to be in Buster to get as much damage as she can. Oh my goodness, already up to 90%.
Cerrone being one of the only NorCal Shulks that I really see using Buster a lot. I don't see Shiraki using Buster a lot, and I don't see Momo use Buster that much either.
Oh, there we go, catching with the up tilt. Such a fantastic anti-air move. Like, even against like another sword character, it covers that much space above Shulk's head that it didn't even matter that she was pressing a button. I mean, Lucina was pressing a button.
Exactly, and it's one of Shulk's quickest options out of shield as well. I still think up B is faster, but
it should be because... Yeah, is an up B faster?
Yeah, up B I think is one of her best options, but up tilt is still a fantastic, especially just for sealing out kills, as demonstrated there. And he is going back to Donkey Kong as we go back to as we now are on Final Destination.
And I think this is another good just grappler stage, especially as a good stage against disjointed characters. I know in general, a lot of disjointed characters prefer triplat sort of situations because you can cover entire platforms with single swings of your sword, right? It helps you limit your opponent's options a lot, but without platforms to be able to abuse, and especially without platforms to land and rest on, trying to avoid like pivot grab landing coverage, it might be a little bit more challenging for Cerrone.
Yes, but at the same time, if Cerrone can get out a lot of pressure with her shield, then she also can. Then Vermillion does not have a lot of places to go either.
Yes, it's Final Destination is a very momentum-based level.
Yes, indeed.
And right now, though, an edgeguard barely falls apart. Cerrone makes it back on the stage, but 122%. We should be seeing that shield Monado very soon. Vermillion only at 53% as for himself.
Yeah, if Vermillion can get a grab before she can get in shield, then I believe the cargo forward throw would get it. But Cerrone managing to pull out her shield. Safe for a little bit longer against Donkey Kong.
Well, no, now she's in jump Monado, so that back air comes very close to doing the trick. Still alive. Oh, I like just the jump air dodge just straight over Donkey Kong. The distance Cerrone was able to get with that takes her to middle of FD.
And with this much rage now, she can definitely get a strong hit on Donkey Kong if she's able to land one.
Yeah, I don't think a shield Monado hit will quite do the trick yet, but if she finds one when jump, she might find some success. Back air again, still not tweaking it. That back air a little bit stale, I imagine, at this point.
Yeah, and I believe Cerrone's forward air also does...
Yo! Gets the Monado... I don't know what it's called.
The Monado Purge.
It's called the Purge? All right.
Exactly.
Yeah, almost every character now has one of those down throw up air shenanigans, and they're all just very consistent kill confirms. She sailed right forward to catch that DI as well.
Yeah. It's just that ability, that amount of aerial mobility that Jump Monado does give her. Besides the extra jump, and that up tilt going to take it.
That was a really great up tilt by Vermilion, right? Recognizing the fact that Cerrone's been landing, especially with those back airs, and that entire arm from Donkey Kong, unless I'm mistaken, is disjointed during that up tilt. So just taking full advantage of the sword of his own.
But right now, Cerrone is just being super cruel on the ledge, preventing Donkey Kong from making it back. Almost got a Monado cancel there, but still put so much pressure right now. And Vermilion has to watch out with, okay, she just switched off that Monado.
Yeah, switched off of Smash almost immediately. She thought she had an opening with the back air, didn't find it though.
And she gets the Monado Purge, gets the 50-50, was not enough to seal the kill, but does rack up some more damage. And she's going to be putting him into up tilt range soon as well if she activates some of her other Monados.
And right now though, just that sheer intimidation of the Smash, forcing Vermilion to stay in shield, allowing her to get that Tomahawk.
Yeah, and right now we see why a stage like Final Destination can work with a character like Shulk's favor, just having so much area, and Donkey Kong not having a way to land right now.
Oh, there we go. That little Monado cancel invincibility. Shoot, I wish I remember the anagram for that.
Oh gosh, I know what you're talking about though. But it worked out very nicely there. The throw not quite going to take it, but she is off stage now. You're going to bring this with Smash Monado, who's going to go for the up tilt. Oh, she's got to be careful now, and that's going to take it.
Yeah.
The grab.
And that was
very close.
Vermilion pressing that advantage the moment he found it, right? Recognized, okay, I need to make this opening count because I might not live the next neutral exchange. Unfortunately, not every part of that sequence was true. There was a mix-up there, and he got caught with the Shulk grab, died to back throw.
Yeah, Shulk's grab, a very strong kill. Not really the strongest kill grab, but with a combination of Smash, it can kill fairly early. That wasn't really there, but it is a pretty consistent way for Shulk to help finish off people.
When Shulk is in Smash, it actually just becomes a legitimate kill throw character. Like not like, you know, Marth is a kill throw character where it's like, well, you have to be at 150 before you die to Marth, but like it becomes a lot more pressing than that. I mean, my own experience being a Game & Watch main, I think like, oh, I'm at 110%.
All throws are kill throws.
Yeah, all throws become kill throws, but like
except your own.
Yeah, except my own. Except my own. It's ever so fair, Waffles. It's ever so fair.
Unfortunately. But fortunately for us, we have an interesting matchup coming up. We have 3XA coming from Santa Cruz against 8-Bit's own Napster. Going to be Rosalina.
This is going to be interesting, actually. I have not seen 3XA play against the Rosa. I know his default method is always playing as defensive as possible, right?
Pitch up a TP and set up a campfire.
Yeah, exactly. He describes it as he's not necessarily playing to time you out. The timer is more just it's a bomb countdown that he's counting on you to be afraid of, so that when you try to hit him before you get timed out, that's where he really finds his damaging openings. But until that point, he's going to try to play as conservatively as possible until the opponent gives him exactly what he wants. And Luma just barely not going over the edge of Battlefield.
Yeah.
The other thing to note is, we've talked about this before, Napster is one of the scariest edge guarders in NorCal. Like, he has a Twitter that all he does on Twitter is just post his edge guards, and that's it.
And he is very disgusting when it comes to them. And Toon Link is quite exploitable in terms of his recovery. Yeah, he has the bomb to help him make it further, but he is very gimpable.
He has the bomb and he has the Zair as well to grab onto the ledge. But yeah, I mean, with good enough edge guarding, a lot of the cast is actually very overcomable, and I've seen Napster do some disgusting things to some very good recoveries.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see how much of a role Luma does play in terms of keeping 3XA out, because Luma, besides being a huge hitbox, also does a very good job of blocking projectiles.
Yeah, it can be a bit of a wall. I mean, we saw right there, it doesn't seem to help much against the Toon Link bomb because the explosion is so big on those that it still hit Rosa behind Luma.
Yeah, it can be a little bit tougher when Luma isn't disjointed, but that forward smash is going to seal it out there. And now having the lead, Napster is in a very, very good position against 3XA.
Yeah, this is the sort of situation when you know your opponent likes camping. It becomes a very viable strategy to now camp them in return because you know that they don't like being on the approach, and you just keep forcing them to play the game plan that they don't like. That gives you a little bit more of an edge.
Exactly. And it's just karmically feels very good to camp someone who's been camping you.
Oh yeah, I mean that too, right? It's like, how do you like your own medicine?
Exactly. But
right. I like that little bit of option coverage, right? The down air made it past the up air, but still less landing lag, so Napster is able to keep up his aggression.
And Napster gets that stage spike. I believe that was impeccable.
That was close enough to the Battlefield lip that I could see that being
I didn't see any green.
I didn't see any blue sparks, so that's usually a safe indicator for untechability.
Yeah, and despite what we were saying, Napster not taking any of that to heart and just going in super hard, not really camping, not really trying to.
Oh yeah, that's not Napster style.
Exactly.
Like, and especially the moment that 3XA got off stage, like every single moment, it can't be iterated enough. When you're off stage against Napster, like you are moments from death. Like it's something that Exax talks about. Is like he thinks Napster is utterly terrifying as an edge guarder. He says that like.
I always say he's the second best edge guarder in NorCal to Travante. Yeah.
I mean, like a very strong argument can be made for that at this point. I remember Exax says like it's only a matter of time before Napster beats him because apparently every time they fight it goes to last hit. Like every single time. He's more scared of Napster than some people that have beaten him.
Yeah. I can see that because Napster still has so much to improve on as well. Like if he just keeps getting better and better.
But in the meantime, this is 3XA, known as one of the best Toon Links in the country.
Exactly.
I mean, what was that? At West Side Saga, he beat Locust.
Yeah.
So he got himself a nice PGR win in an A-tier event. That's pretty good.
Was Locust playing as Ryu? I know he played. I thought he played the Ryu once.
He played Bayo for 2 games. So I assume it was Toon Link Ryu game 1.
Yeah.
And then Locust went Bayo because Toon Link Ryu is not a fun matchup. But we can talk about that more after the break.
Going back to Battlefield for this one.
Yeah.
And already 3XA showing a nice little swap here, racking up a lot more damage against Napster.
And this pick of Battlefield, this is 3XA's favorite stage, right? Like, what happened there is not a deterrent for him, because his ideal game plan is he wants to get the lead, and then he wants to find his way onto those platforms. So what a great answer right there. The head of Rosalina poking over the ledge, setting up that dare spike very easily.
Master Sword sending her back down to earth.
Oh, holding on for too long against Rosalina. When you grab a Rosa, you have to make up
throw right away. You gotta buffer your throw, basically.
Essentially, yeah. If you put in a single pummel or wait for that duration, Luma's gonna act.
A nice boomerang, 2 forward air confirmed from 3XA.
Now I see why this matchup is awkward for 3XA. He doesn't get to camp the platforms against Rosa because Rosa has up air.
Yeah, exactly.
Rosa up air is going to beat whatever his normal game plan is. He stands on the platforms, throws his bomb straight down, and ends up covering so many options, and wow, that Luma just absolutely obliterated. But he can't do that in this case, so he's just using the platforms to help sort of stifle Rosa's recovery, and not Rosa's recovery, Rosa's approach game, by forcing Napster to not be able to go for those lunar landing approaches. It gives 3XA a little bit more options in order to bolster his defense.
And because the platforms, nice weight from that down smash there, but because the platforms do also exist, 3XA is able to use them to have Luma land on them himself and sort of get Luma disjointed from Napster so he has a chance to go in.
Also, in the chat, another Rosalina here in NorCal points out that up air can actually lose the Toon Link bomb, but I don't know the consistency of that interaction, but it is a very deliberate choice for 3XA to not go straight for these platforms. Oh, there we go, catching the very end of the edge guard, and that of the air dodge, my mistake, because he tossed the bomb up, and the air dodge was to get around the bomb and also caught the bomb.
Yeah, catches you if you don't air dodge, the bomb will hit you.
Right, it was a frame trap because he dodged the bomb and then died immediately afterwards. And if he got hit by the bomb, 3XA would have then confirmed into an up air as well.
Yeah.
I feel like the only solution in that case is to stop even holding forward so that you'd have to run forward to get any sort of up air confirm, and that would be less consistent.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see how Napster adjusts. 3XA definitely showing his ability to adapt, and we're going to be taking it to Smashville for this game. See what Napster can do to counter 3XA's previous tactics. If you can just get him off stage more, I know he'd do better.
So I don't know if, how much 3XA is doing his normal stuff, but ordinarily, he's the man to ban FD because, again, he loves his platform play. So I can see this being the closest thing that Napster could swing to that. Oh, no, actually, he'd probably ban Town and City because this is Rosa.
Yeah, you
definitely going to ban Town.
You don't want to get killed by that cheese, especially with Toon Link being very, very light.
Yeah. Right now, though, Napster is the one keeping the stage control.
Yeah, it's still fairly even game, but 3XA kind of trying to change that with these quick attacks coming through. Very nice Luma play from Napster right there.
Being able to have that Luma hitbox cover the Rosalina roll.
Exactly. Making him some more space on stage. And that forward smash, very beefy coming through. Not quite going to get the kill. It's not Adult Link here, but that does do a lot of damage. And
that was
back air?
That was assuredly some sort of misinput. I think Napster was trying to turn the edge guarding tables.
Yeah.
But some mixed execution happened there, and he did end up recovering. I was really surprised to see Napster forward roll directly into the Toon Link forward smash. My guess is he thought his forward roll actually put him behind 3XA. That miscalculation ends up putting him in that position to lose the stock.
Exactly. Added so much damage on him, just put him in such a disadvantaged state. And Napster throwing out a random forward smash, up smash right there as well, just trying to get what he can. 3XA doing a nice job of mixing up his timing as well. Whenever he hook shots to the stage, just swapping up how long he takes to get back up. That way he avoids Napster's down air that he loves to go for. And that forward air coming through.
What was happening, I don't know if you caught that. Napster recalled Luma across the stage, right, as he was being edge guarded. And it looked like his plan was that as Luma was going to be passing through Toon Link, he was going to press an attack button and interrupt what 3XA was doing. 3XA, though, tossed out that forward air at a slightly earlier time and ends up killing Napster right before his counterattack comes together. So that was a good recognition by 3XA by saying, oh, I see what he's going for here. I see him press the wand to get the Luma back to him. I'm going to interrupt his planned attack now because they know he's not going to air dodge. Because why would you call back Luma and then air dodge? You're then way too deep off stage. That's a crazy play.
Toon Link always a very, very scary opponent in the air. He's got a wand of his own, you know. It's that magical baton that he can control the wind with.
Yeah, it's Rosa has the Luma Waker is what hers is. Yeah.
There's no wind in space, though.
No. Maybe someday. I mean, there were pirate ships in Mario Galaxy, though.
Yeah, but those are more airships. Those are more
solar sails.
Solar sails, yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense.
They're for aesthetic. They have the sails for the aesthetic purposes.
How do airships work? Propellers don't propel in space because there's no air, right?
They're like fuel airships, though. They're not like traditional Final Fantasy airships with the propellers and stuff.
Okay.
Although I imagine they can't get into orbit themselves. A lot of them, I'm sure, have to actually be built in orbit.
If anybody remembers what the airships in Galaxy were, I'm pretty sure they had propellers, but maybe they did have jets.
You might be right. Because propellers wouldn't work in space either.
I can't tell if Miho wants to get on or if he's just very angry at Napster. And those two motions look very similar. But in the meantime, while we're trying to figure that out, up next at the dock, we have Legit and C4. My carpool champion of the night. Legit was the only person I drove down, so it's all on him to make me my gas money.
All right.
Versus C4.
Although, you know, C4 is going to be trying to stop that with his own gas. So.
Yeah, with his actual unique brand of, his waft gas.
His C4, if you will.
Yeah. And C4 and Legit actually have not played in a very long time. I actually can't remember the last time these two played each other. I know C4 has been leveling up, like consistently being a Wi-Fi grinder as well, constantly playing against people, constantly refining his technology. Like apparently, he's like the lead creator of the Wario Discord, I heard, or at least one of the main mods for it.
Oh, nice.
Like,
so he's got that fresh tech.
Oh yeah, no, like he is very serious in the development of this character, and it really does show with how smart of a player he is. He did take at the last Pappies a couple weekends ago, he took Elegant down to the final hit of their set, and like it was to the point that when Elegant won, he actually popped off like harder than he did for any other set that night. Like that was the scariest set for him. Was against C4. C4 also put up a similarly really tight fight against Ally as well, where afterwards Ally found him on Twitter and said, oh, by the way, I'm following you because that was some good stuff in our set. Nice. So he is known to really be able to keep it really close with some top players. Definitely not a force to be slept on, even though he's not currently PR'd in NorCal.
We will see how Legit deals with him. I know Legit does regularly go to Phoenix, and Sharp often goes to Phoenix as well, so he might have a little more experience with that Wario matchup.
Sharp has kind of fallen off recently, so not to the degree, because like Sharp right now has been experimenting with other characters, so it won't be quite to the same degree. And I mean, in any case, this does look like a matchup that is Diddy Kong favored, just in terms of the way that Diddy Kong can consistently pressure Warrior. I mean, Diddy Kong's, like, especially his jousting aerials and stuff, are going to have a lot more range than Wario, and then he's also going to be able to track down Wario, and especially the banana will trip Wario out of his bike.
Exactly. As long as you have a character with good aerials, that's enough to stop Wario from using his bike. But if you have like a good projectile like Banana or PK Fire or anything, it's just very good at stopping Wario from using his bike. Which
how pathetic is that? You're riding your bike and a banana hits your face and you're thrown from the wheel.
I mean, it's Mario Kart, man. It's Mario Kart rules.
At least you stay on the bike when it spins out in Mario Kart.
Yeah. But in this case,
that was
up till not quite good.
That was a really nice bait too. C4 knowing to hold his shield, but Legit waiting just a little bit longer after that tomahawk, not tomahawk, empty jump to throw that up tilt.
And that, even though Sharp hasn't been around for a while, the one thing that if you have played Wario enough, you do know a lot of his tricks. And Wario is one character, if you know a lot of his tricks, it's a lot easier to avoid them.
You know what, I just realized we do have Brutal Hips to thank for Legit
well,
knowing
too.
this matchup. Even though
He
Brutal
was in
Hips
SAC for a
did
while.
move back to Oregon, shoutouts to that Wario hidden boss.
He was staying in SAC when he was here, right?
Yeah, that's the reason why Legit knows the matchup.
Yeah.
But right now, it's Legit still with an edge guard. Oh my goodness!
Oh, and he trips off the bike, slides down, but not quite a kill.
Almost died, but like that's I feel like that could actually be a very exploitable thing in the edge guard for Diddy's favor, right? If he has banana and reads when C4 is gonna want to use his bike, Legit can just toss the banana, immediately knock him off the bike.
Yeah,
and then he has to wait for the bike. He can't even pull it out again because he has to touch ground before he can do it twice in the air.
Yeah, the bike is such an essential thing for Wario's recovery as well. He's very gimpable if he does not have his bike. So like if his bike is on stage and you kind of guard it and get him off stage, it's very exploitable as well. And that forward smash, not quite going to take it.
Forward tilt, but still a fantastic choice by C4 because the monkey, Diddy's down tilt actually does extend his arms a bit, makes him vulnerable to disjoints. And there we go, back air, and this is the thing, C4 can absolutely win this game.
Yes.
In fact, like,
he's got waft now,
I could have said that at the end of the last talk too, because comebacks with a fully charged waft and with the amount of rage that C4 has, it's not going to take much percent on Diddy Kong before some of the setups are going to come together.
Yeah, but he is just putting so much pressure on him right now. Legit just keeping him in the air. Picking up the bike there, not sure it was the smartest move for Legit. But he's still in an offensive situation right now.
DIing for his life, C4 staying in this.
Yeah, he's got to watch for that uphill right now. Looks like Legit's trying to fish for that if he can.
Right now, I think Legit is just building spacing with back air, recognizing the fact that C4 has a hard time getting around that move. And C4 has actually started to use bite then in the neutral, right? Trying to get the monkey's foot in his mouth just to build up damage, because all he needs is for Legit to not box him out and for him to get in ones with like a late hit nair or a dare, and he's going to be eating a waft.
That back air is going to seal it up, though. I don't know about you, though. I would not want the monkey's foot in my mouth.
When you're playing to win, man, there's some things you got to do. And it's better than having a life experience with a monkey paw. I will just tell you that from experience.
They're cursed objects. You want to be really careful with them.
Yeah, the foot, there's nothing associated with it. It is a little bit smelly, but I mean, the chimp is still a chimp, no matter how you slice it.
The monkey's paw, the chimp could be an imp.
I suppose you're not mistaken about that, but we are going to Smashville right now.
Here we go.
I'm actually thinking about this counter pick because I know C4 is a fan of Lylat. It's very possible that Legit might have just banned Lylat for the second game, but I'm actually just going to have to ask C4 after this set why he picked this stage.
Yeah, I mean, I know Warriors still do generally like Smashville just because the platform is very nice for their bike to just ride around and sort of camp as well. Sharp likes to actually camp people out if he gets the lead on Smashville.
Oh, I see. Okay, so playing a lot more defensive style in this set in this game as opposed to the first game.
Yeah, because the more defensive you are with Wario, the more you can just get extra wafts in.
Right, because existing as Wario is an action, unlike a lot of other characters. There we go.
Banana into down air is an action as well.
Yeah, it's an action that will close out stocks. I mean, we see C4 waiting a little bit on that Smashville platform, not Smashville, the Halo platform, getting himself some more waft. Just so long as he exists, that half waft actually should be on deck. It has just passed 50 seconds.
Yeah, given the right positioning, it can definitely close out the stock very soon.
C4 now with the edge guard potential ends up going in really hard for that down air read. I think he was hoping for a monkey flip straight to the ledge and then fast falling that down air would put Diddy in a very uncomfortable situation, but
Diddy
doesn't come together.
Legit just peeling out of there with his own side B. Legit so much pressure right now.
Diddy peeling out.
Both the characters can though. Wario with his bike. And Legit just monkey flipping so much right now, but C4 not really taking advantage of it.
You know what? The other realization I just had about Smashville is it has very small side boundaries while not having a small ceiling, unlike Town and City, and that's the direction that Waft kills off of.
Yes.
So this is the most for C4 to maximize his kill windows for his Waft confirms.
But he ideally wants to get rid of this stock before he goes for the next one.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah. But then once he gets rid of this stock, he is...
Oh, and that back air is going to get it.
Yeah, right there. And that back air, you'll notice it killed so much sooner than he was having a time killing Legit on Lylat.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Smashville side boundaries coming into big play here.
Yeah. So here we go, C4 just waiting to land. Tries
Great
to catch the
dodge
up smash.
from Legit there, not avoiding the bite as he should.
Yeah, and unfortunate that C4 didn't hold that bite either, because that hand catch spot dodge, you can just leave the grab box out long enough.
Yes, but it all comes down to the Warrior's own timing. Legit there using the bite for his own, but good side air dodge coming from C4.
Oh,
that back air is going to take it.
Yeah, fantastic call out right there.
Yeah.
Legit ends up winning. And like that's again one of those scary situations where if C4 had found his way back to stage, like that is close to last hit scenario for Didia, unless I feel like with Smash Duel's Blast Zone and the amount of rage that C4 had, like Legit was going to die.
Yeah,
and it looks like also
Waft is a scary thing, and
oh yeah, go on.
Waft is a very, very scary thing, and he could have just, I think at almost any percent there, like if he had just gotten, what's his biggest confirm into it? It's like the down?
Down air, I think happens, so like the different moves have different confirm windows, but like the three main moves is down air, second hit in air, and bite. Or like the three main ways that Wario can really confirm into it. You can also confirm into it like falling up air as well, but I don't know how wide of a window that is.
Yeah. Well, good stuff to Legit there. I'm going to be rolling on out of here myself, peeling out. Miho is going to be hopping back on to finish it up with you, G-Pick.
Oh my goodness, are we already in top 8?
We might be.
I mean, I see. Okay, these are two. Louis Money and
Chuan, that's a top 8.
Not last. This is probably a top 8 game.
Yeah. All right. Later, guys. Pleasure commentating with you, G-Pick.
All right. Pleasure commentating with you, too. See ya. Evening, Miho.
What's good? What's up, chat?
A lot of things are good. The players are good. That's what's good.
Are they? Are they? Oh no! I mean, the music's pretty good too. I was just put on super hyphy. I was gigging, but I had to commentate.
Yeah. You know what's really good? I don't know if you've caught wind of this. The character switches that are happening with our NorCal players, those are really good. Because more and more of them are moving to the top tier. Ever since West Side Saga, I feel like that woke them up.
Rock pick Marth?
Yeah.
I was like,
I'm so proud. Marth is such a better character than Robin. Also won't kill me at 60% off of grabs.
Oh no, now you can kill you with 60 with a forward smash instead.
Yeah, I know, but then that's my fault. I can up smash. Up smash will beat the forward smash, but anyway, that's later.
I mean, there's no Game & Watch this year anyway, so, you know, we're just hopping into this next match.
Yeah.
Not Last, who just beat Zex and wants it here.
Oh, that's how he's on here.
Luis is starting to already just get the work right away. Maybe Not Last is just riding the momentum from that last set.
I'm actually really happy to see Not Last playing Peach, because he said he was dropping Peach.
Everyone says that about Peach.
For
and then
they
come back.
Yeah, he said he was picking up Bayonetta, and he actually beat Abba's Bayo in the Bayo mirror.
Wow.
In tournament, yeah.
Seriously, those are the MSM, right?
Yeah. It actually counted for PGR, that MSM. So, like, it actually counted.
Oh my goodness. Yo, let's go Not Last, but Luis already got himself the lead, and now kind of just streaking here at this ledge, fully shots forward smash, but not going to land. In a crown for his troubles.
Yeah, Not Last saw that charge and immediately just dropped from the ledge, took his time, and lined up a crown. Free 16% punish.
All right away, another back air, and just sending right back out. Ooh, down air. I like that awareness from Luis, knowing exactly when to go ahead and just get your back right back up. Fair. Ooh, just waits out the nair. Good stuff.
Tries to cover a get-up option with that down air, but Luis stays strong. Finds himself an up smash.
He was definitely a little late trying to roll back, or float back with the down air, and Luis was able to get right away and really use that down up smash. But look at that back throw. Yep, right at the ledge. And a Rage Mario. Peach a light body too. It doesn't help.
Oh, it is a smash roll on top of everything else, which tiny side blast zones make all sorts of magic possible.
All right, quick 36 right there coming out from Luis, putting up that shield. Very good move and just allowed. All right, so the up air didn't land, but a nair definitely just going to stuff him right away.
I mean, with good enough smash DI or DI in general, plus a nair, you can make combo breaks happen. Miho, he's still alive.
I saw the sparks. I got excited.
Yeah, no, anybody who has died to that holds their breath every time Mario connects an up B. Like, that's the difference. That's how you can tell.
You never know. Even sometimes when you get the frontal hit, you just lose the stock just like Luis just did, ran in straight into that booty. You know, Peach told him, like, not now. Maybe a little bit later when we get back to the house.
When you save me in Odyssey, that's still a month away.
I mean,
oh, and Not Last isn't even mad about it. He's just nodding. He's like, that was good spacing. That was a solid understanding that my back air option, which I had to do because my back was to him, is not going to connect. So he just went with that forward smash, juked back a little bit.
No, but Luis looking very strong so far here in the first game. Basically just doing what he wants in the match. I mean, at first, like, Not Last was looking very good.
Yeah.
He like, understood how to cover a lot of the landings that Luis wanted, and Luis just turned it up right afterwards. So looking before Not Last to go back to how he was playing in the beginning of that first game.
And we've seen Not Last in long sets before. We know he is an adaptation monster. Like, I mean, I remember especially from that Extra Life tournament earlier this year when he went up against Travante, and it came down to a Game 5 thing, but, like, he was down, like, the first 2 games, if I remember correctly, but he slowly figured out how Travante worked and was able to beat him.
So the one thing about the difference in that set to this set, that was 3 out of 5. This is a 2 out of 3. So we got to see if really Not Last can pick this up in one game. But again, so far, it has a very strong start.
And I like the way he's playing this neutral, too. Very jukey, very passive, letting Luis close that gap and then trying to use his bigger hitboxes than poke him first.
I mean, one thing right off the bat that I'm seeing from Not Last that he has to be careful coming in with a lot of those side Vs. He's trying to use that booty bump really on shield, but Luis so far has just consistently either spot dodged or just completely out the way to where he's catching Not Last with a bunch of lag.
Yeah, and that's the ideal answer to that booty call. Is the moment, oof! The get-up attack, stage spiking Luis the unfortunate way to die.
I think Luis caved right there. Yep, just like that.
Oh, so he
and
dropped
since
down
that happened,
yeah. So then his hitbox was right by the ledge, and then it had a Sakurai angle. That is unfortunate. Well, not a Sakurai angle, because it did send them in the same direction, but yeah, you know.
I mean, he's just lost his stuff.
Yes. But yeah, that is the correct response to the Peach Bomber, is the moment you see her like spin, input a spot dodge because it's safe on shield. In fact, it's a mix-up on shield because Peach gets to decide how far off your shield she bounces.
At the same time, she can decide if she's just going to throw out a forwarder, throw out a nair, throw out some type of hitbox, or just kind of retreat and reset the neutral.
Yeah, disengage. You don't know what she's going to be up to. So it's very good on him to already be aware of how this matchup works in that sense.
Good up tilt, or up air, I might say. But the fireball finally coming in. I know a lot of Mario saying it's like, it's not a good move. But in certain situations, when your opponent can't react to the fireball and you, it's very good.
Yeah, and at the end of the day, having an option, even if it's bad, is better than not having an option. Just being able to have a projectile means that, like, hey, when you're on that Smashville platform and you want to just annoy everybody, yeah, you can put some fireballs.
So I like that from Luis. He tried to go ahead and change up his combo that he was doing to go for a reverse up air, but unfortunately, since he did that, he wasn't able to follow up after that. But look at that. He got himself a couple more up airs, and the game is already basically even, but that down smash sending Luis right back off stage. Good turn up, just keeping it up. Oh my goodness.
You see that move? When did Not Last learn how to move like this, actually? Like,
he just stopped on a dime.
Oh,
he's getting another one. It was a
There we
regrab.
go.
Couldn't do anything about that. Actually, no, he could have just up-beat at the ledge. It was sharked him.
Yeah, up at the ledge would have worked in that situation.
But Not Last already committed to the option. Immediately just double jumping and going to get caught.
Yeah, Luis doing a fantastic job once again, just reading that movement, and we saw how tricky Not Last movements got near the end there, and that was uncharacteristic of Not Last. Like, he's good at spacing, but like he likes spacing with like straightforward floats or just walking and stuff. He doesn't really do like the float cancelly weird tri-hoppy stuff that we see all other Peach games do.
Usually Juan like waits for his openings against his opponents, but Luis was already in attack mode this whole time. It didn't give him that time to like find a spot. He was like, all right, well, I'm gonna back air you. If you can't do anything about this back air, then I'm sorry.
Yeah.
So, oh no, Not Last definitely not ready for Luis's playstyle this time around, and Luis moving on through bracket.
I mean, has Not Last been around since
I'm
Luis
not,
has been on his huge comeback? I don't think
I'm not
he's
sure
been.
they played.
Yeah, like,
or maybe they played way before.
But like this is a very different player than if they played before. It was months ago, and Luis was not who he is. Like he is top 5 on the NorCal PR, and it's not because like other people were busters. Like he was actually putting in really fantastic work all last season and this season as well. Luis has consistently put in a lot of distance in the NorCal scene.
Yeah, no, Luis definitely a player that has impressed me the most. Kind of just climbing to PR and then climbing the PR after that. So.
He didn't get complacent at all, which I love to see. But we also have 2 more grinders here: Cerrone versus Oblivion. Twan, I'm sorry.
It's okay.
I love his new tag, though.
Dude, I said the same thing about Nova, Space, Astro the same time. I ended up saying Nando afterwards. Like, I can't do this.
Oh, catching the double jump there, but not going to try to go for any further GIMP situation.
No, but he ended up trying to attempt a down smash right after. Got to catch the 2 frame when Cerrone was going up, but immediately just kind of stuffing him out. Going to Buster. Usually Cerrone is a fan of going into speed to try to get the pivot grabs, but looks like she's opting for some more damage.
This is what I saw from Cerrone actually earlier tonight as well. I think it's just something new she's playing with for the night, trying to figure out whether she can get more mileage off of the Buster Monado, because she traditionally like never goes into Buster.
No. All right, but going back to the speed, running around, ooh, catching that nair immediately into that grab. Really nice conversion from Cerrone so far, and again, keeping on the pressure, hitting another grab.
Make himself a jab combo, not much more after that though.
But another down there sends Cerrone back off stage, but the immediate switch into jump, allowing her to just get away from that.
Second jump into air dodge and jump Monado is an amazing distance tool. Cerrone used it earlier as well to get up from the ledge and make it like center stage FD in a single air dodge.
You're not going to catch it.
Yeah. Like you have to read it like a Fox side B.
Getting the full force of that back air at the ledge, Twan losing that stock so early, and I think that was right when Cerrone switched into speed, so it had the regular knockback.
Oh, yeah.
So if the move is already out by the time Monado was switching, I asked her, she was like, yeah, you just keep the same knockbacks. Not until after everything is, like once you see the art click in, then
yeah. So is it when the art clicks in, old moves that you input after the art clicking in?
Yeah.
Oh, that's really good to know.
That's why I see a lot of Shulks whenever they do switch into shield, they'll already be back air. You're putting out some type of hitbox.
That makes a lot of sense. That way, if that hitbox connects, she kills, and if it doesn't, then your F shield to back you up. Really smart stuff.
Cerrone going to jump. Twan, ooh, you got the lock.
See what he gets on wake up. Gets up tilt into an up air string. This, no, doesn't come together, and manages to mash out a shield swap as well in the midst of all that.
No, not only just keeping her stock, making sure she doesn't take too much damage. All right.
Oh my goodness, the dash attack covering even the roll get up option, and there we go, the up B not gonna do it. Shield Shulk once again heavier than Bowser, cannot be said enough.
Oh, even there at 90%, didn't even matter. Cerrone back on the offensive yet again as well, barely missing the reverse nair.
Trying to catch with the dash attack again. This time Twan recognizes the fact that a ceiling combo is still not gonna kill. Trying to just go up for raw damage and whatever resets he can find.
Ooh, Cerrone going for another one of those back airs and rolls back with Twan, gets herself a nice back row. I think at these percents is where Shulk is actually very scary, because one good hit he has, Meta Knight might lose his stock. Meta Knight being, you know, on the little lighter side.
Especially if Shulk is not in that shield Monado, which those intermissions do provide moments where if you're not careful about how you're trying to rush down Shulk, you'll leave yourself open for that counterattack. I do love right now, though, that Twan, when he has this lead, he's actually making no effort to approach the shield Cerrone, right? He's letting Cerrone waste that time running as slow as possible to him so that, you know, any confirm he gets isn't going to kill her. He wants to find confirms when she can actually die.
The only danger right now is the fact that Cerrone is going
to wait for the platform. That's going to kill.
He's fresh as well, so that stock's going to be gone. I mean, that's a good strategy for Twan. Just run away, let her waste it, and then go get her when she's out of it. I mean, well, it's a whole 10 seconds. So just be patient and get it. But no, what I was trying to go ahead and say is the fact that Cerrone was in jump, that's actually scary for her, because she's going to be jumping all around. She's trying to get away from Twan. But if Twan gets a really hard reads, immediate shuttle loop into that jump, Cerrone may not be able to be ready for it, or just wait for that up air to just confirm off of it. So going to be something to look out for. And here we go, right back to Smash.
Yeah, that is an interesting thing to point out in this matchup, that Shulk's favorite hiding place while waiting for shield to recharge is where Meta Knight wants you to be for him to get his best mix-up kills. That's not going to quite do anything, and there we go. Cerrone finds her way to that ledge. Oh, nice down air.
Ooh, Magna Hands helping out Cerrone so much right there. I actually thought that was a gimp from that Hunter.
The one thing I want to point out was Cerrone switched the Buster, and when she got the grab, she waited for the Buster Monado to actually activate before going into it.
It's just those little nuances that a lot of these character specialists have. Cerrone rocking with a Shulk for so long. Like, yes, he's revered as low tier, but, you know, Nico and her just make it work.
Nico, her, Tremendo Dude, yeah, they real heroes.
Shout out Gonzalo. All right, they're switching right back into shield Monado. Wow, immediate spot dodge to get away from the dash attack as well. But Twan, he's playing this so well. He's like, yeah, I understand. I'm getting some good damage on you. You're back in shield. Cool. I can go back to my play and parry style, and like he's just waiting for the opening.
Yeah, like you saw him, he just jumped right over the Shulk. He's like, nah, I'm not messing with this. And he's like, wait, no, this is a dash attack opening, and he took it.
I mean, that was an up smash opening and put on some good damage. Still not going to go ahead and touch that stock, though. Cerrone just jumping around, buying her time, and yes, shield finally getting back on deck.
Looks like Twan's still looking for this opening, though, this time.
Well, Twan is getting some really good percent. He's just struggling to seal out this stock. And honestly, that goes to a testament of Cerrone right there, teching, and at the same time, before she's just using great movement and awareness to not get by stuff. But that was a 2-turn, and that's going to be your stock.
Yeah, catching on the neutral getup right there with the Nair. And that was also the moment that the shield Monado wore off. So absolute perfect timing for Twan.
Good back to Cerrone, denying it correctly.
Oh, that up tilt covering so much air distance. That is honestly, I think, one of the best, if not like the best anti-air move in the game.
It goes there, and it kills.
Yeah, it's an incredible tilt.
Up tilt? Oh no, she got stuck in grab. No, right there, Cerrone looked like she was trying to go ahead and do a pivot grab, but kind of got stuck off of that shield stun from Meta Knight.
Oh, dash attack, being able to carry off.
No, she still didn't jump though, it didn't matter.
Able to reach the ledge. I would have actually expected, because we saw Schultz magnet hands before.
Well, with 0 momentum, the second hit from that the air slash doesn't really go anywhere.
It doesn't really carry you forward.
As we've seen before, when she's kind of moving, the second one kind of goes a little bit further, but there, since she just went straight up, it was like, yeah.
Really? I mean, Twan taking especially that second game with the 2-stock. Cerrone still known to be a very strong NorCal competitor. A lot of our strong NorCal competitors, they aren't ranked anymore.
Yeah,
but
they just don't go to a lot of events.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, they have life. Yeah, they have a bunch of stuff. It's like, but when they do out the tournaments, they're still making top 8.
Yeah.
They're still making top 16. Might win the tournament here and there. Like Trevante got himself ranked, you know, which we were all kind of surprised at.
Yeah, but he was
he
ended
the
up bare minimum.
He's basically shaky. They qualify for the least amount of tournaments. And but the tournaments that they do go to, they do very well, and they get so many wins.
Speaking of which, I see Arda. Right, I'm pretty sure he didn't enter, but that's another one of our little hidden boss players. I mean, we definitely don't see him ever since he's just accepted the fact that Wolf is never coming to Smash 4.
And that Greninja got nerfed.
Greninja got nerfed, yeah. But he's been known to cause a bit of upset here and there.
He still plays Fox here and there. So.
Yeah. You have to not put him on stream, because then he'll play well. But if you put him on stream, he feels obligated to put on a show, and then things don't go as well.
Exactly. All right, here we go. DSS going against 3XA. Show earlier walked up to me, and he was like, should I go DK? Is he going DK? No, he switched to the Meta Knight. Okay. He thought about going DK on this. I told him, I was like, Show, if you do it, you're a god.
No, that's if he wins, yeah, he's a god. That's a bad matchup for DK on like every level.
I mean, it's a 4% window to get the ding dong, and at the same time, how does DK even get next to him?
Yeah, exactly. Like,
there's so many projectiles and bombs. Like,
there's a reason that that Leo counterpicked Toon Link in his attempt to beat Tweek's DK at Shrine.
Oh man, that Yeti is strong though.
Tweek's Yeti is a terrifying force.
Dude, DK's just a great character. But, you know, there's no DKs here right now. Just shield poking off of the bomb as well. Good patience right there coming out from DSS.
Yeah, I love that. DSS recognized that 3XA was holding that bomb. It's like, I'm going to be here and pressure you to not drop shield, and then because your shield is going to get poked by the bomb, I'm going to do the rest of Tornado.
Oh, I like that escape from 3XA. Using that back air, forcing that shield up, you know, just running past him. And then again, 3XA so far is just trying to bait DSS to come into him. A lot of the times he's going for a lot of these pivot tilts or just running back and tossing the projectiles.
Hoping to keep his edge guard going. Oh, I like that jab went into bomb fall.
Yeah, but when he gets in there, out of it, they go for the back air, but nonetheless, still some good percent. DSS going for the most, and that forward smash definitely going to take that stock. You know, Link and Toon Link have very strong forward smashes.
And there are little built-in mix-ups, too, in terms of whether or not you're actually going to go for that second hit or you're going to run away after the first one.
I mean, yo, as I saw from Biddy's, you know, Twitter, he said I think it takes 86 or 88 first hit forward smashes to go across FD.
Yeah, I can confirm, having played him, that he does absolutely love that move.
Try to read air dodge back air.
Ooh. And there we go, the bomb.
But DSS himself going a little bit too low, miscounted his jumps. And this stock is just going to be gone there.
That is really unfortunate. Like, in terms of both the stocks too, because like he made a really hard call out with that side B. So I almost feel like that side B was meant to be like an up B or something, because the animation for side B takes so long for it to end that it left himself a lot more open to a punish. But I don't know.
All right, so there's one thing I want to point out.
Yeah.
DSS has switched how he's sitting. He has now put his left leg underneath his right leg.
So this is like a real, instead of a palette swap.
This is IRL counterpick.
Yeah, this is counter sitting. Yeah. This is the way of the future.
But, you know, we got to wait and see if it is going to pay off. So far, you know, 3XA does have a very tiny lead, but off of a couple of down tilts, that is gone. And, you know, they're just going back and forth now. Why am I even trying to give analysis?
Okay, so I'm making a hard read for why DSS is sitting this way, and if this kills, I'll be right. Oh, it doesn't kill.
Is it for him to claw?
No, it's because I think this is the way he sits when he's doing in training mode at home.
Oh my god.
That's my hard read.
Okay. I mean, when Sho hears this, he can go ahead and let us know. But now, 3XA is, you know, a little too high percent. I think for a full ladder combo, DSS can go ahead and get something like that. Either a raw up air or just going for that 50-50 off of the dash attack.
And that raw up air was so clean because it was up air into reverse up B afterwards to carry off that. Really nice stuff. And this is the different story, right? This is when 3XA has a hard time in a match, or traditionally does.
Well, there's a lot of 2 links. Whenever they do find themselves at a deficit, they're not used to. They're used to playing with the lead, having the projectile, and keeping up that wall, and okay, just going for the timeout. They're playing very patiently.
Especially against a Meta Knight, right? Who's just waiting for you to mess up. Like, because if you can force a Meta Knight to approach, up tilt. There we go. Up air, and
heavens. Sho stopped it early.
But as it was happening, 3XA nodded his head, so I took that almost as he was prepared to die at that moment.
Oh my goodness, letting out the second hit right there. No, if Sho went for the 5th up air, if I'm not mistaken, most likely she could have taken that stock, but I think Sho was just scared of the way that 3XA was DIing. If he went for that 5th one, the shuttle would come. And in that range, he actually can't float back to the ledge.
Yeah, you're right, yeah. That is especially the risk when you get those confirms at the very ledge of the stage.
And back air. Oh my goodness, the counter slipping 3XA back onto the stage. It's a life for him.
Oh, still alive. Only gets hit by a footstool, but no conversion after that. Oh my goodness, after 2 up tilts, manages to find the very end of the jab.
Dash attacks, not getting anything out of it though.
3XA just holds back.
The boomerang saving 3XA's life, but not for too long. TSS finally landing another back air.
DSS did SD the previous game, right? So this feels more correct.
Yeah.
As opposed to what happened in the last
Sho
game.
winning? Oh man, G-Pick, you're throwing out some shots right now.
What?
You said this looks normal, you know, DSS winning the game over 3XA.
In their recent set history, yes, 3XA tends to lose to DSS. We're on the PR panel. You don't know the stats?
You act like I look at it. No, I'm kidding. No, I know. The reason it says history, yeah, I mean, DSS is known to go ahead and take this W, but, you know, 3XA is very capable of making this happen. You know, he is number 14 on our PR for a reason.
Yeah.
All right, and Battlefield going to be his counter pick. You know, very appropriate stage. The fact that, you know, Toon League has so many weird properties about it. So when he throws his bombs onto the platform, they actually can hit underneath.
Yes. And that's part of the reason why 3XA's camping game is so strong here, because he loves standing on those platforms once he has a lead and just throwing the bomb straight down. A lot of characters don't have a way to deal with that. But, I mean, one good way to deal with it is you get the lead first, and 3XA never finds that time to get on the platforms.
Nope, and 3XA just, oh my goodness, going for that up B. And Aaron gonna eat that punish though.
Yeah, I think he thought he was a little bit closer to DSS so that up B would be shield pressure and then poking through.
DSS kind of just rolling right into that grab, long lasting. A lot of them going to get it. I love that B reverse to save, but hitboxes actually beat out the back air attempt from DSS. Good tag. Throw the bomb, and he's gonna eat the bomb himself. DSS is really hungry to go ahead and catch 3XA whenever he's doing Zair, but it is not paying off for him.
And look at, oh man, unfortunately, only the first hit of that up B ends up connecting.
Ooh, try to go for the Dimensional Cape right past the projectiles, but unfortunately wasn't able to get the stock. Ooh, DSS getting a little too hungry for the stock right now.
3XA's just running away, trying to find his time. Manages to get that bomb into nothing, gets a raw up smash, but still looks like there's a lot more distance to be gained, even with the amount of rage that he has against DSS.
Well, DSS,
oh, he's dead.
He got the top platform.
I actually love that scoop, though. That call, and immediately taunting afterwards, though. But what a call out. You see the opponent approaching, he's just disrespecting that. I'm grabbing.
Yep. I mean, dude, Charizard and Kirby, you know, beneficiaries of that as well.
Yeah.
Shout out Duckman.
Oh, Duck Hunt the level. I thought you meant Duck Hunt the character.
Oh, no, Duck Hunt the level. You remember when everyone would die at like 40 to that?
Oh, I remember dying at 40 to that.
Here we go, DSS, you know, allowing 3XA to just come in, him getting the ladder combo, the last shuttle loop, it's not going to do it. Battlefield, big blast zones.
Yes, especially after that, like, even as scary as that
and
was.
the bomb! I thought DSS was going to go for a shuttle loop right after.
Oh.
He actually had the attempt.
That would have been so...
Oh.
Interesting, a weird movement tech flub by 3XA. But then
air
DSS
dodge.
doesn't capitalize off of it. Oh, gets an up
No,
air.
it was a bad angle, though. He couldn't go for a shuttle loop, whether it be a reverse or the forward one, because he would have went too far and just gave a free stock to 3XA. Going for another up throw. Not going to take the stock, though.
Oh, there we go. Waits for the bomb throw down and punishes that animation with the up B.
Nope, and DSS closing that out with a 2-stock. See what happens when he does an SD.
Yeah. And you know what the difference was? It was his sitting position.
Yeah.
I guarantee it.
That's the true counter pick. You know, you gotta move your legs sometimes. You gotta be comfortable, guys.
Yeah. I mean, I've considered like sitting like Indian style next time I'm playing in tournament, because that's actually how I like sitting at home whenever I'm playing on my
I just
PC.
feel like getting a beanbag chair and just laying down.
I should bring a bring-back chair like to a tournament. I should bring like an air mattress.
Okay,
or
so
something.
funny enough,
A futon.
this is a weird thing that I have.
Yeah.
Depending on who I'm playing, it depends how I sit. So if I am being super lazy and I just want to lay down or like kind of slouch and like do whatever, I'll play Ganondorf or I'll play DK. You know, it's not too it's not hard on the hands. But if I'm going Ryu, Captain Falcon, it's like Bayonetta. I have to sit up and I gotta put my elbows on my knees.
Yeah, I know
and
that
slouch
stance.
forward because like you
have to focus.
get a full range of your controllers. Because you know when you're laying down, you're leaning back. It's hard to up tilt. You gotta move your thumb, but you gotta move your arm at the same time. Like it's hard.
Yeah.
So you gotta switch it up.
I feel you. But no, anyway, we're moving on to Legit versus Twan. Winner semis right now. And I remember it was recently that Twan actually took a set off of Legit.
I think almost a month ago now, or a few weeks.
Oh yeah,
it's either 3 weeks to a month.
I was thinking Luis took his first set recently, but I know Twan also did too.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Moving forward, kind of just stopping him. Twan kind of just trying to follow what he's seen DSS and other Meta Knights have done in the past whenever they are playing Diddy Kong. I'll just run out there, hit him with an air. Any small hitbox will, send Diddy Kong flying out of his barrels.
Yeah, and especially given the amount of jumps that a Meta Knight has, he has so much time to figure out how that recovery is going to happen, and he's able to react to the more point-blank range.
Down tilt, up smash, not going to take the stock, but it's just some good damage put on so far. 2 for 2, and that's the stock as well.
Yeah, but I mean, this is not just Meta Knight. This is specifically Twan Meta Knight, who always plays better from behind. So like, I've watched enough Twan sets to like not even bat my eyes and still say, yeah, Twan can still win this.
Yeah, this isn't losers Twan though. So we gotta calm down just a tiny bit.
Yeah.
But Twan is still very capable of making this comeback, possibly just taking this game, single up air into the shuttle loop, understood that he wasn't getting anything else possible.
Oh, there we go. Just toss out the banana, but instead of picking it up, it's like that mix-up where he just runs in and grabs instead.
Oh, another banana hit. And this is that weird percent for Meta Knight just because now that if they get to dash attack, it's a 50-50. They can go ahead and just, air dodge, jump away, and really the Meta Knight has to guess where the Diddy Kong of their opponent is going to be going.
Yeah. And it's obviously a lot scarier for the Meta Knight to attempt to call out with an up B as opposed to wait to react. So I expect to see Legit, if he gets dash attack, to like not do nothing more likely. To do nothing more likely than to actually air dodge.
Yeah, no, I mean, a lot of these situations so far from Legit, he's just allowing Twan to push the first button. He's letting him come in and then punishing him right after.
Because it's especially when you're fighting a Diddy Kong, it's frustrating because you feel like you have to keep approaching him, because if you don't, then he gets a banana and he starts really dominating the neutral against most characters. So you feel obligated to approach, even in situations where you shouldn't really do it in other matchups. But then because you're approaching and Diddy Kong still has really good movement and frame data, he's still able to, beat your approaches and then get an advantage state and then get the banana.
Exactly. All right, so both these men rocking the SD hats as they have earned by their right of winning a Foundry previously before.
Yeah, both of these prior Foundry alumni smash these are both Titans, if you will.
Actually, everyone that is left in winners is a Titan.
Nice.
Legit, Twan, Luis, and DSS have won themselves a Foundry.
Yeah, let's go.
All right. It just took so long for this to happen. Before, it was always like 1 or 2 people because like Ido or Trevante or DSS, all of them just dominating
Hey,
W's.
There was that string where like legit won like 8 of these in a row. You can't forget that.
Sure.
No, this is legit definitely had banned Town and City against Twan, I'm assuming.
Oh, of course.
Yeah.
I think he'd much rather take FD than a Town and City.
Because I remember he used to not ban Town against Twan.
Well, because he liked it himself, but
Yeah.
then Twan kind of just adapted to the matchup to know exactly what to do. All right, ladders.
Oh, there we go. Just immediately doing the flip kicks and catch an option out of shield instead. Oh, there we go. Peanut into banana into down smash. I actually like that.
That was the max range of that down smash.
Yeah.
It's barely connecting right there onto Twan, but legit is just going to take it and then take away that stop as well. All right, you got that foot still there. Got such a good stage positioning, but nothing else out of it.
Are you serious? That banana plug punished the forward smash. I'm mad.
And this is where legit goes mad himself when he gets that first stock. When he is healing himself, he will just do some random Diddy options that no one has ever seen, and he's just calling out with a couple of those quick grabs, but missed it that time around.
Come on, legit, win me that gas money. Right now, though, still standing at the very far corner. I mean, we talked about this earlier, right? We're standing on the ledge against a Meta Knight. Puts you in a position where he's a little bit more hesitant to go for Shuttle Loop, but in that case, Twan found him before he got to the ledge, and even then, legit at such a high percent that straight Shuttle Loop was still going to kill if we don't need a full chain of up airs.
Well, couldn't do anything in that situation. Oh my goodness, legit. Banana throw down into the down smash, kind of just getting Twan right off of him. So those back airs just pressuring, but couldn't land him. Oh, he has to be careful here.
And Twan's also careful, too. He recognizes that if he presses too hard and ends up getting hit by a down tilt, like that could be his stock pretty soon. I don't think it will be yet with legit having absolutely no rage on him.
Oh, we got a little charge into it, and that is going to take the stop.
Yeah, that will do it.
No, I saw that little hesitation there. It's like Diddy Kong, half second. All right, yeah, gone.
I was still correct that raw Diddy up smash was not going to kill. And I see DSS in the back. You guys can't really catch him, but he seems heartbroken to see a fellow Meta Knight lose. But in any case, these two going to be running their third game legit up 2 games against Twan.
And interesting enough that we do not see a character switch out of Twan. I know in the past that Twan has tried a multitude of characters. He's gone Pit, he's gone Sheep, yes, and he's tried to just kind of switch through a lot of them, but staying with his Dragon Shoe this time around. I mean, he's had the most success with the Meta Knight, but not trying to go for any type of mix-up on legit this time around.
Yeah, I think he actually shows an improvement in confidence for Twan. That he's not thinking that he needs to like find some like trick out of his boot in order to win. You know.
I mean, speaking of boot, I mean that monkey flip kick.
Yeah, that boot hurts a lot, man. It's a kill move.
That's like a size 12. You see this thing? You did it? Big old feet.
Seriously, watch when he forward airs and like pay attention to his feet. Like he's got those cartoon.
Just pause the stream real quick. Look, just look.
Yeah.
Diddy Kong will do it eventually.
Yeah, it's Diddy Fair. He's gonna do it.
Oh,
right
look,
there.
right
Yeah.
there. Oh, I hope you caught it. Legit got caught by that F tilt, and Twan really couldn't punish that rear grab situation now.
Oh, there we go. Great catch on the Diddy forward air landing. That move is, of course, not safe at all because when Diddy does it in the air, even if there is like an auto-canceling window on it, the thing is Diddy cannot do anything literally until he touches the ground. It's either that or if he does it too close to the ground, then he's on the ground for a solid like 20 frames.
Yeah, but at the same time, you have to realize the move that Twan threw out was forward smash. Guys, don't run it. Meta Knight also has himself a little disjoint on that.
Yeah.
That sword, yes, it may be tiny, but has just enough room to go ahead and take the stock. And speaking of stocks gone, another down tilt into up smash.
I mean, this is legit. We don't mean this in a disparaging way, but that is his preferred method of taking a stock is the good old classic.
One of his very few. I still remember in the old days.
Oh yeah.
When we wanted to make a combo video for legit, there was nothing but down tilt up smash, and that's what we put in the video.
Yeah.
aside from like a 20% combo of just like back airs and a Bowser.
Oh yeah, back airs with the down air on Big Sean. I remember that one. This is actually a little bit scary. I'm nervous for both of these players because this is not a healthy percent for either of them to be at. It's only a couple neutral wins until they're at mix-up to death percent.
Twan caught the tech, but he was unable to follow up with some up airs.
Ooh, Twan catching that. Oh, doesn't go for it. I don't think the up B would have killed. I think Twan made the right call not going for the shuttle loop.
Twan gonna go ahead and get scooped up right there. So far from these players, Twan is just waiting out these monkey flips, and he had a great opportunity on one earlier. He read it, but he just didn't react to it. I feel like he respected Legit to where he wasn't going to do it, but yo, dash stack up B.
Yeah, that time he went straight forward. He also recognized the fact that, you know, Legit wasn't mashing the air dodge button as much. Plus, in that situation, he wasn't so far away from the edge FD, he could still recover afterwards. He could still snap that ledge. But the one thing I also noticed Twan doing near the very end of that set is he was mixing up his landings in terms of how many jumps he would use every time he was in the air before he touched the ground. And that's what he really needs when Legit has holding that banana, because the optimal thing is you want to toss that banana the moment the opponent lands, because there's a few frames where you literally can't do anything with every landing in this game, unless you're A-canceling.
But I mean, it's just those little things with all your characters, like Meta Knight, DDD, Kirby.
Yeah.
When you have so many jumps, you really just need to mess with your opponent. Like, okay, this time I did 2, this time I did 3, this time I did all of them. Like, you're not going to know when I'm going to land. So
exactly.
Very good stuff from Twan, mixing that up. And, hey, finds himself with a very early lead yet again. And look at this, legit
counter-picking to Town himself. And, like, we do know this is a stage he likes very much. But this is always a risky pick against the Meta Knight. And more often than not, he does beat Twan here. But still a scary place. Right now, though, the overall stage layout seems to be giving him the momentum right now, if not a percent lead.
Ooh, he didn't tech, but Twan looking for an air dodge right there.
There we go, dash attack into up B, barely not going to kill, though.
No air dodge read this time around, and Legit coming up with the fair, going to get stuffed. Twan giving him a fair himself. Read back air? No, goes for the trump.
There we go, Legit trying to build up space, but tries to go in hard for a punish, eats a forward smash for it, still alive. Twan looking to finish off this little monkey's life, and instead Legit says, no, screw you, I quit, and moves on to his next stock instead.
He's wearing an SD hat.
They both are.
Twan's a little more disciplined to not do it. Forward smash, still not going to go ahead and take the stock. I mean, there's a reason that's called the Legit special. Because it's the Legit special. It's not the Twan special.
It is the Legit special, and we always have to point out, Legit special is SDing in a set and then winning that set anyway. Like, SDing for Legit isn't even a jaunt. It's just what he does.
All right, he got dragged down by a single hit of that back air and getting a dash attack tornado. He carried.
Still okay. He's still jumping back, staying near the ledge right now.
I mean, these early percents are very scary for a Diddy Kong platform coming in the clutch right there for Legit, able to hold on to the stocks a little bit more. And that monkey command grab, it actually ended up going past the spot dodge as well.
I mean, at the very least, though, Legit won't find himself punished in those situations. There we go, Legit finds the grab, and that's one thing I want to point out about Legit's neutral right now is, yeah, he's holding shield near the ledge, but he is attempting to still make callouts. If he thinks he's caught on to a pattern of Twan's, he still is running up and grabbing in situations where he thinks he knows Twan is going to shield, and so far he hasn't been bitten by it, but it is a scary thing to do in this matchup.
Twan's that just grabbing the banana as well, and Twan also just throwing out so many forward smashes, and just tempting Legit to come at him.
Well, Legit jumps, catches the banana on the platform, charges that forward smash, but still not enough though. Twan coming back to the ledge, and there we go, that banana trap just jumps away though.
Forward, they're going to catch him another banana coming out for Legit.
Oh, catches with the dash attack, but the second hit does not connect. Too much rage on the Meta Knight, it looks like.
Jump up air. You know, if that was pre-patched, the stock definitely was going to be gone, but, you know, Diddy Kong a little more tame now. Ooh, I like that from Twan. He's just trying to mix up his options right there. I thought he was going to go for Dimensional Kick just because he could have reacted to Legit not teching.
But there we go. Forward throw should do it. This is Town Mo, but it's not. Wow, poor Diddy Kong.
Diddy Kong, you know, you have some good kill options, but you know, that is not going to be one at top. Wow.
That DI was also really good, too, going straight to the corner as well.
Oh, down tilt, back air, yep. That is going to be it.
Legit knew his percents as well, right? He wasn't even thinking about up smash. He just went straight for our back air.
He didn't want to risk it.
Yeah, I mean, at that point, Meta Knight popped way too high for the up smash to come
I think even
together.
a forwarder might have probably killed.
It might have
Where they
killed.
were. That's a maybe, but he went for the sure thing in that raw back air.
Raw back air, I mean, among other things, it definitely is less stale in that matchup. And then also, I think it has just better knockback as the damage scaling goes up.
It definitely does. That move kills a lot earlier than forwarder.
Yeah.
But no, good stuff from Legit, taking that set 3-1. And up next, we are going to be having DSS and Luis. You know, DSS against Marios. This is going to be something to go ahead and watch. Just because, you know, Luis and other Marios have had a lot of success in the matchup. And Luis himself, especially, like, I think for one stretch, he was taking, what, 3-4 sets in a row against Show?
Yeah, no,
something around there.
There have been spots of that over the past summer where Luis has been really giving DSS some trouble. I know DSS was like looking at some counter picks and stuff. I'm still a fierce advocate that he should trust in Game & Watch in this, but after seeing what Luis did to Elegant's Game & Watch, maybe he does know a thing or two about that matchup, because he two-stocked. I mean, Elegant's Game & Watch is actually a good Game & Watch. Like, it has wins on Void and stuff. Yep. But no, it just got two-stocked with swiftness from this Mario.
Ooh, and look at this. We're talking about counter picks right away.
Going for the Corrin, yeah.
Interesting. I know that a lot of Corrins and just others out there feel that as long as you put out a disjoint in general against Marios, they're going to be having a hard time. And Corrin is one of those characters who's going to be able to go and space out with her forwarder, with her Nair, and especially that Dragon Lynch. He's going to go ahead and put in some good damage for him, most likely.
Yeah, I've heard mains from both ends of the aisle say this matchup is Corrin's favorite.
Let's find him back onto the stage. Good Nair.
I know DSS just trying to stick to that platform as much as possible. Just keep the space up, which is what I like to see in matchups against Mario, especially when your character has disjoints to offer. You want to force Mario to close that gap for you, and then you throw out one of your many disjointed moves to catch him in the meantime.
No, and as you're saying that, we caught him straight out of that parent Nair with the down tilt himself. DSS putting a lot of percent. He air dodged away, but luckily was able to fast fall just enough to get away from the forward air attempt that Luis was going for.
Oh, unable to punish that sound smash with the grab he wanted, but still able to find himself a little something. DSS now getting himself a stage control situation.
Down throw. Luis just opting to go for that up air, but not going to land it this time around. I kind of like that from DSS. I don't know if that was a misinput or what.
I think it was a mix-up, not a misinput.
He bear reversed it. Okay, looks like he didn't want to get trumped.
Yeah, no, that's definitely a purposeful thing, because he was trying
to he just did it one more time.
I think he's trying to mess with Luis's reactions when he sees not the insta-pin, but the regular hop-up, to make him hesitate whether or not he needs to block immediately when he sees that.
DSS Corrin not doing too bad so far. Gets to grab that up throw. Will most likely take that slack, and yes, it does. Really, what I want to see from Luis is kind of playing a little more patience now. He's continuously jumping up and trying to get all of these aerials. I'd love to see him kind of just walk around and kind of just force DSS to keep up that perfect spacing. If he's not, you're eventually going to get in and you're going to corner him.
Yeah. Right now, though, Luis is finding himself a little bit of a juggle situation, but not much, though. Already DSS lands to the ground, and he's looking to just keep up that same game plan he had going for him earlier. Oh,
so much damage coming from that counter. Luis taking the full force of it. DSS is coming out with all of these insta-pins and barely getting away. Get down there.
Oh! I mean, that's one of those things you see a Mario in the air.
He's at 80%. I'm pouring with rage. Yo, that stock is definitely going to go away.
Platform?
It's done.
You're a gunner, man.
He's probably dead at 50.
He really was, though.
Yeah, it was basically getting grabbed by a rage DK. I'm sorry, guys.
I mean, I've seen that
Whoa, we got a switch coming from Luis with the Fox. I know he's worked on it in the past quite a bit. I've asked him, I'm like, yo, Luis, like, who else do you play other than Mario? This is way earlier. He's like, yo, like, I've actually kept up with my Fox a little bit, and I'll only take him out when I really need him. And, hey, these are one of those situations, number 4 against number 5.
Yeah, this is honestly a very surprising counter break. Up until this moment, I thought Luis was a dedicated Plumber's main. Wow, being able to snap that ledge just in time to not get hit by that counter.
Surprised that DSS didn't go for a counter in that situation, just for the fact that, you know, Battlefield has very interesting
jab lock?
Yes, I definitely did. So, you know, guys, this Fox is real. He's a lab monster.
To be fair, Fox is one of the most fun characters in this game to lab with. Like, he just feels so good to move around with. So it doesn't surprise me that Luis has kept him fresh. Oh my goodness, and able to find himself just more and more of these little hits. Still finding time to reflect the water. Nice.
Ooh, he got the air dodge, but he wasn't turned around though. I think he realized that afterwards. Was like, okay, I can't follow up on this. And beautiful. Oh my goodness, Luis reading all of these air dodges, punish them accordingly, and finishing it off with that up smash.
Yeah, it's the Vortex Sphere where In that case, yeah, that last one was definitely a read, because if he went for up tilt, yeah, it would have covered the air dodge option, but it wouldn't leave him open to take a stock. But if he waited perfectly like he did there, he would have. And there we go, just an SD, unfortunately. For
No, that wasn't an SD.
That was an edge guard. Sorry, my bad.
Well, it was an SD edge guard, basically. So
Oh, yeah.
he wanted to go ahead and basically sacrifice his own stock by fast falling that downer to interrupt DSS coming up. He thought he hit him just enough to where he could take a great angle to that ledge. Unfortunately, he definitely did.
Oh, nice back air, just covering that jump get up option.
Ledge pressure's just way too good there.
I like that DSS had the boldness to pick the same option twice in a row. That's too often players get on tilt after their option is beat, and they just don't try picking that option again. It actually makes you easier to read.
Right there. I am loving this Fox so far. He had the read on the insta pin as well. Unfortunately, couldn't allow that.
Oh, DS, I like that jump to it. It puts him in a position to punish a lot of things and still catch that roll get up.
Josh is jumping away from the up air. Nothing what he needs to do in the up air. Upbeat. Catching Luis kind of sitting on that ledge.
Oh, power shield of up smash. You know, actually, I'd like to have seen DSS go for a tipper.
Up smash? Oh.
In that situation.
Oh my god, and dying off the top from the reflection.
It increases knockback. It is a reflector. It does have that damage increase.
That was also some sus DI.
But no, it was actually really unfortunate that DSS didn't recognize that he had power shield at the up smash. He could have lined himself up and gotten a tipper with either a side B or an F smash, because Fox is in end lag for like 50 frames after his up smash. So if you power shield it, you have a full 50 frames to get the punish of your dreams. You shouldn't let that opportunity pass you by, because that's especially the reason why Foxes are afraid to toss that move out. If they're wrong, they die. You want to make sure that that's as clear as possible.
But Luis so far made sure it counted, and look at that. You know, he's just using the counter pick accordingly. He got Battlefield and immediately switching right back to the Mario. He's like, all right, I got the game that I needed. This is all I wanted. And you know what? Now it's even set. Down throw, and here comes big damage. Oh, we waited for an air dodge, but DSS not giving him, but just going on yet another aerial. And down air beating down air.
It's actually, I'm actually surprised he's not sticking with the Fox for the town and city, though.
I mean, it's probably just a comfort pick.
Okay.
It's like, all right, I understand. Oh, DSS lost his jump. And then the cape sending him so far away he couldn't recover.
Oh, I like that Dragon Pin, though. I think that was an attempt to catch a back roll
Footstool?
of some kind.
He's trying to go for yet another cape, but didn't land it this time around. Grab down throw. So Luis right back out. Show struggling to make this corn work at the moment. Luis kind of getting a lot of momentum off that Fox one.
Oh, nice back air, still controlling that space with a big destroy. And that's actually something that we didn't see from DSS in the previous two games, is lots of back air in the neutral, but that is a move that is pretty safe on whiff, being able to not just cover so much space, but it propels Corrin away from the opponent as she does it.
Definitely on Mario as well, the fact that he doesn't have, too much range on a lot of his aerials. A fully spaced back air is going to send Corrin so far, especially the fact that, the momentum that she does get pushing her forward.
Yeah. Here we go, though. An edge guard attempt from Luis. Nothing found, but he was intimidated to up B just late enough, so he wasn't able to reach the ledge. Luis up now 2-1 against DSS.
Switching back to the Mario, beating out that Corrin, and now DSS's counter pick, most likely going to be seeing a character switch. Maybe the Meta Knight, maybe the Game & Watch, we never know, and he is thinking about it real hard. Ooh, controller reset, and there we go.
I mean, it's not that he always loses when he does Meta Knight versus Mario. Like, I don't mean to paint that picture.
It's just very often.
It's very often difficult, but this is still within his round, the realm of possibility. And I mean, on top of that, this is when it comes down to it. When it's down to your guns and you're putting everything on the line, going down with the Old Familiar is just the way that you can walk away from the tournament and feel kind of okay in a lot of situations where you won't have that second guess as if you went to a counter pick and you lost. You're like, well, I would have played better with my main than my counter pick.
I like that from DSS immediately just swooping Luis up, because I don't know if he went for a tomahawk or what. Instantly just grabbed him right out. Doing very well. Has 59% on him as well. Has to hold down, and I like that. Luis only able to get that dash attack.
Oh, there we go. Nice spacing of the up airs as well. Just being able to cover all of Luis's air options there. And then Luis fast falling off stage. I think he just didn't realize he didn't have his double jump, so he ended up falling off the side.
Yeah. It was either that, but it more so looked like he wanted to put up his shield when he was landing, but fell off instead. Ooh, we got a footstool, but this is Meta Knight. He's going to be able to put and recover with the many jumps that he has. There's back air? No. Diaz is going to throw out another hitbox. Just try to go ahead and get some type of reset from like a air dodge, but that is not the case, and Luis back on the offensive.
Oh, there we go. It doesn't actually find it, and DSS lands.
Ladder not going to catch it this time around. Taking it down there into the roll in read as well. Was that from DSS?
And right now, though, DSS actually finding his way down. A nice use of forward tilt, too, using the multi-hit so that it beats through the first shield.
Oh my goodness. Does Marvel?
Hey, I mean, here's the thing. He has a stock lead, and it's Meta Knight versus Mario. Why should he commit at all in this situation when Mario's going to have the better luxury of punishing approaches? When he has the ability to force the Mario to approach, I think DSS is doing the right thing. He should force it.
Yeah, no, I mean, definitely all DSS has to do in this situation, why not just toss out that forward smash? If Luis comes in, he tries to grab you. Thanks, guys.
As the forward smash was like happening in the animation, like, yeah, he's actually just dead now.
He just did it.
Yeah. There you go.
GPEX, sometimes I feel like our players can hear me. No matter where we are.
You're sitting closer to them always.
Well,
whenever our situation is, you're always the commentator that's
But this was even at Westside. I would just say something and it happened.
You were closer to them.
But it's super loud in there. They're playing the music.
Yeah.
They have the headphones on, as our players do right now. Like
maybe Miho, maybe the answer is the answer you're hoping for, which is that you're just actually that good.
Maybe I should play this game.
Maybe you should. No.
No?
No.
Even though the magic will wear off. You're right, GPEX. Yeah. Well, let's keep that to myself.
That's the thing. You know all my success in tournaments lately, at majors and stuff? It's because I stopped playing the game.
Exactly. And Miho is loud AF. Well, you know, that's probably the case.
You're also
I just probably talk really loud and they hear me. But
yeah.
Hey, here we go into game 5.
You should take it as a compliment that they hear you and decide, yeah, you know what? I should do what he says. Like the fact that they're not tuning you out, like I think that's actually awesome, dude.
You know, I appreciate that, guys. Thank you to all the players that have taken my advice.
You would like to thank the Academy, but anyway, we're down to Game 5, FD. And you know what I just realized about Game 3? In terms of the counterpicking, what had happened was DSS went Town and City, and Luis didn't want to do the Fox Meta Knight matchup, so he switched to Mario. And then DSS didn't want to do Mario Meta Knight, so he switched to Goran.
Still DSS, you know, playing patient. He's kind of just doing what he was doing in those past games, baiting Luis to get it, but Luis himself is playing a lot more patient than he has before. A couple of situations there, he just kind of ran back and forth. He was like, all right, cool. Like, I'm not going to push anything this time. I'm going to maybe throw out a fireball, or what I want to see Luis start doing is toss out the flood.
Oh, yeah, just mess with spacing at the very least.
I mean, why not just reset that neutral?
Yeah.
There's no reason for you to go ahead and go in errantly when you know you're going to lose that stock. No, hey. GPEX, it's happening again.
I mean, it is happening, but here's the thing. Luis is wearing headphones, and there we go, though, the S-Smash. I like the Foxtrots.
Ooh, landing down with that Nair, but DSS not going to go for it. He dash attacks.
DSS's pacing is so good in the way he's playing this neutral, though. Just so incredibly big.
Oh, no. He didn't go for the lock. He knew that he was a little bit too late. He just went for that dash attack. Good trade right there for Luis to hold on to the stock.
The moment you see it go to neutral, right, you see DSS cease all pressure, walk to the other side of the screen, and just wait, walk back and forth, walk one way, and then dash attack the way back. He's consistently been doing this, and Luis has been having a hard time calling out these walking backs. Like, in order to do it, like, when Luis approaches, he has to keep running a little bit further than he thinks he needs to before tossing out his option. Otherwise, he's going to keep whiffing, and he'll keep eating a dash attack for it.
Also a benefit from the fact that DSS is walking back. He can immediately pivot into that dash attack as he has been doing. It's not like he's rolling and he has that little stop right there. As you guys see, whenever you do roll, there's a little bit of time where you just can't do anything.
Right. There's the end lag for the roll. That's the power of microspacing, is that you get the benefits of juking your opponent, but the maximum reaction time.
DSS going for another down tilt, but didn't catch him. And Luis not tossing out anything in fear of the fact that he's going to lose that stock.
Oh my goodness, and you see how he walked for half a step before that S-Smash too? He just wants to keep messing up Luis's approaches by being slightly not where he wants him to be.
DSS kind of just running away with this game, hitting him with that forward throw, sending right back off stage.
stepping back and forth, still being very calm about this. DSS is still, like, he has a stock lead, but he still does not want to throw away the stock with a crazy approach.
Nope, and now he's just taking full advantage of that. Luis is scared from any type of hitbox. Going for a lot more of these grabs, just getting that free percent. Luis is going to have to be careful. He is climbing in percent. It is only a matter of time before DSS starts going for that up throw and take the stock.
I want to say it's about 20% or so, given the current amount of rage on Meta Knight. Oh my gosh, he makes it back to the ledge.
All right, so they are still just running around. And I love this patient play, also understanding that one hit is going to take that stock. Just like that back air, going to go ahead and do it. But it doesn't stop the bleeding. Luis, you're still sitting at 137.
Yeah, I mean, the thing is, if it comes to time, DSS is winning, right? There's no way that Luis is doing 143% in 2.5 minutes when DSS is playing this passively. He's going to have to take this stock in 2 minutes or he loses.
Nope. I mean, DSS is not one to fret away from going for the timeout win. He understands this is what he has to do in this matchup. There's been so many instances where, you know, DSS gets very aggressive and he just loses his stock like it is nothing. A Rage Mario was nothing you want to play around with.
Oh, absolutely not. And I mean, I was already scared when he went for that run-up grab, and then they just went off the side of FD.
I'm scared for this down throw right now. Look at that. Damage. Some good percent already being racked up on. Oh, that was going to be a punish. And look at that. Immediate forward smash. DSS sealing it up.
Nicely done by DSS. Ultimately, like, even though that is his worst matchup, when it comes down to it, it wasn't the counter picks. It was Meta Knight. It was understanding how do you counterplay Mario was more important than finding the right, just random character in your toolkit to just try to.
I mean, he went with the corner first, and he found himself down.
The corner did get him a win. Yeah,
it wasn't doing bad, but Luis adapted to that corner.
Yeah,
and you know I think that's probably DSS's mindset. He was like, you know what, I don't want to give you too many games with him Meta Knight. I'd rather just give you a few, and so you're not going to be ready. Let me win this 2 out of 3.
I see.
This is completely okay with me, but you know what? Nonetheless, DSS picking up that win and looking very clean. I just love the patience that he did display. He just waited so much.
And like that's the sort of thing. Like it sounds so simple, like waiting, but like the specific spacing that he was constantly waiting at to put him out, like time and time again. If you watch that set again, I think like half the moves that Luis threw out were just whiff punishes. Like
microspace.
Yeah, we'll use microspace out of that button. On DSS, it would microspace out of the way and then punish immediately.
And it wasn't even just forward smashes. It was him just getting a couple grabs.
Or
getting a couple tilts. Yeah, or the walk back dash attacks.
Yeah.
The biggest difference maker there in the set.
And like that's the sort of thing that I just want to hammer, like for especially like low and mid-level players when they're at their locals and there's a player that's giving them trouble, right? So often the temptation is, I'm going to pick up a counter pick character for dealing with this guy. But the thing is, like, this is just your local, right? Like, the guy at your local, unless he's PGR ranked or on that level, he's not playing the character at the optimal level, especially for Smash 4, that you can't beat him in the matchup that you're struggling with. Like, there aren't many matchups that that's the case in Smash 4. So, like, they're teaching you a lesson using this character. Learn the lesson instead. Learn, for example, that you have to bait. You have to microspace by doing walking and stuff. Learn that and get good at that, and you'll go so much further at majors. Even if your counter pick works against this guy, it's not going to work at the major. Like, you just found the one answer for the one guy at your local.
No, and that's what happens to a lot of players.
Yeah.
They do very well in region, and then when they finally do travel out, they struggle so hard. And
Yeah.
I know a lot of players have felt it. It's like they go out to their first major, kind of get them jitters. You know, it's a different feeling. You're sitting with so many other people that are there, and there's so many other setups that are happening. And you're just in a wave. You're not even that whole tournament. You're like, you're nothing. In the hindsight of things, you are so small and insignificant until you make it out of pools. Once you make it out of pools, then you're a name. Then people are going to look at you.
Yeah. But until then, you're just a guy who plays with his friends at the locals and stuff, and you know you can get some good practice, but you have to make sure at the locals the skills you're polishing are the skills that will actually be relevant against more than just the subset of people you're playing against at the local. Like that's the big danger, and like we saw some Japanese players struggle with that when they first came over to America. They were not doing so hot. I know Ken was not being the absolute monster he is now, and some people attribute that to that. A lot of his style at the time was more download-based, and he had only been fighting other Japanese players. He didn't know how the Americans fought yet, so he was being caught off guard by that.
No, I mean, as it's kind of famous now, it's like Japanese plays very patiently.
Yeah.
They're very calculated. They're very optimal, and once they know they can't get anything else after the optimization, they just back off. It's like, okay, cool. I'm just gonna reset the situation. That's completely fine with me. But when you go to America, we're a lot more risky.
Yeah.
We will go out there. If you see Nairo play, There you go.
Oh yeah. I mean, it's actually funny you bring up Nairo because like he's known as like a Japan player slayer. Like he has the best record against Japan as a country of like any U.S. player. Like he's the one that goes over to the invitationals and ends up winning there.
Yep.
I think part of that might actually be his base instinct style is just not at all the way the Japanese are used to playing. That
it's like,
could
yo,
be
guys, it's like, guys, I know you're going to wait for this air dodge and, you know, you're going to get everything you need. Or, you know, I'm going to go for an air dodge read or not go for this, you know, basic option and boost kicking raw in neutral. But you know what? You weren't ready for it.
I'm following you far off stage, and I'm Simon Belmonting you off the side.
I'm just going to down air off stage to just clip you real quick.
Yo.
You know, you can't recover after that.
That's the beauty, though. I love that.
I do too. It's really nice.
Nairo, like, there's actually a lot of players.
Nairo's stream is just one of the best streams to watch. I watch it all the time. I put it on. I'll be eating dinner, and I'm just watching him just destroy someone on 4 Glory. And I'm like, Nairo, what did this kid do to you?
You know, I mean, his stream is getting the reward it should, though. Like, he just recently passed 2,000 subs.
Yep,
like,
I saw that.
He's actually doing a lot to make his living off of Smash, but like in a consistent way, right? Yeah. He's not relying on tournament winnings. He's relying on being a personality, especially on getting that Twitch following. And I think that's something that a lot more players need to be really focusing on cultivating, is like their actual following and that sort of thing.
I mean, shoot, look at Mango on the road to 5K subs.
Oh my goodness, that's madness. But we're at winners. This is going to be winners finals.
Yeah, it's going to be winners finals. It's going to be best 3 out of 5 you have Legit going against DSS. As you guys that don't know, Legit is the Diddy Kong, and DSS, as you can see, is the Meta Knight.
Yeah, and this is a matchup that's very familiar to us. Both of these guys, members of Compete League sponsorship. And I know DSS has been giving Legit more and more trouble as time has come on. I think Legit is still overall positive against DSS, but it's gone a lot closer than it was like a few months back.
No, definitely. It's like these players go back and forth a lot of the times. I know there was a stretch where they actually just did that. It was every set just back and forth. And then here at the Foundry, it would be one of them beats each other. Then they go for the reset, and then that second set in Grand Finals is magical.
Yes, yes it is. So coming attractions, folks. But right now, it's DSS that has the stage control, Legit with the percent lead. And the one thing that I'm flashing back to the beginning of the set, DSS actually didn't approach for like the first 20 seconds. He stood at the other side until he was hit with a peanut. And then he finally decided to approach, which was really interesting.
Look at what's happening when he is approaching, when he's kind of being on the offensive against Legit. Legit is getting so much percentage. Look at it. Yeah. You really, the tail of the tape says it itself. Like, look at these percents. I don't have to say anything. There's no amount of commentary is going to help you.
Yeah, just say, hey, GPEG, shut up and watch. And I'll shut up. And I'll watch.
Just watch that forward smash. Look at that. That stock's gone.
Oh, I like Banana into falling Nair. Doesn't find anything further out of it, though.
I mean, that was a juicy 17%. Only that. Already at 50, a couple more hits, a couple of forward areas.
Yeah, for Diddy Kong, like 17, 20% confirms, those are really nice, because ordinarily he gets like 8% or like 9% off confirms.
Ooh, trading from the dash attack. Gonna help him out.
Oof.
Forward smash gonna take that stock. Yeah, Legit was definitely just trying to fall back down on the banana, was banking on the fact that DSS got ran into it, but yo, that was not the case. DSS wisely playing a little bit of Diddy Kong himself, knowing exactly what to do. As long as you toss out some type of hitbox to clink with it, Banana's going to be gone.
Yeah, it has the double benefit of making Banana not a safe spot for the Diddy and killing him if he went for it. Then also it kills the Banana.
Back throw, sending DSS back off stage. And this is exactly what Legit needs to do. Keep that stage control, and this is where you shine really well. When you keep someone trapped at the ledge, you're not going to get back.
And this is, of course, the scary situation we always find ourselves with our Meta Knights on the West Coast, really, is, oh, somebody's at rage. Somebody's about to die when the Meta Knight finds himself an opening.
Oh my goodness.
Footstool to dare. Interesting.
Hey, can we talk about the fact that DSS air dodged with that too, and then came out with the up air? Like, he was preemptively expecting some type of aerial from Legit, but that wasn't the case there, and Legit getting the up smash. What a surprise.
I mean, it's the plot twist of the century, Miho.
Wasn't ready for that.
But you're never gonna guess what he's going to do.
It was
at
like
the 5th down tilt at kill percent.
Dude, it was like when they found Nemo and Finding Nemo.
Yeah.
Who would have thunk?
I actually thought Nemo died in that. Was he found?
Yeah, he was. So you want to watch the movie?
I watched when I was 8. I don't remember the ending.
GPEG, that was a magical movie. Spoke to me on many levels. It's not like Lion King, though. Lion King is the GOAT.
Well, I mean, I watched Lion King so much as a child that like the cassette stopped working. Like,
It's okay. I got the DVD.
Oh, okay, okay.
Ooh, here we go. The Donkey Kong is coming out for DSS now. Trying to, dig into his pockets, with these counter picks.
And this is actually something that I've talked to DSS about in terms of when he wants to go Donkey Kong and when he wants to go Meta Knight. And it's not so much character matchup based as much as it is based on a player, right? Because when he's Meta Knight, he wants to catch the opponent when they're not shielding so he can dash attack and kill them. And if the opponent's shielding too much, then go Donkey Kong because you want them to shield so you can grab them.
Yep. But the thing is, the difference of that is, like, your opponents are going to be shooting a lot more against Meta Knight because he's wanting that dash attack. Now you're playing Donkey Kong that is all grab character, so even if your opponent, has been shooting a lot in that previous game, how do you know they're going to be doing it there? Legit has already shown that he is adapting very well to the difference in characters. Has himself a very nice lead. Going to get scooped up, though, and he is now in kill percent here on Town and City, and he gets scooped up.
Legit is also dead. No, he's not. I thought Ding Dong would connect in that situation.
I don't know if that was just a misinput or if DSS thought he was just going to go for the 50-50 instead, but goes for the full Ding Dong, so
okay.
No harm.
But the other thing is that there is, for a lot of players, that lag time where it takes them to change gears from one matchup to another, especially if you need to change radically differently. And that absolutely can't be understated. I've seen
double back air and the banana into the grab. No, just the down tilt coming up from DSS and keeping up that pressure from down tilt. Those intangible hands. Ooh, he tried to grab the banana.
Still not dead.
DK so dead.
I mean, his poor nephew can't do a single thing to hurt his uncle. And there we go, grab into Ding Dong. There we go. But Pulse, I have literally seen him do this to Stark and some other people. He will go Mario, and you'll lose. He'll counterpick Ganon and win the next game very handily because the opponent was used to playing against a Mario and not a Ganondorf. It's a real thing where people aren't necessarily fast enough to adjust for matchups, especially if they're day and night sort of things. Like if you're going from one rush down character like a Fox into a Mario, yeah, you can mentally rejigger really fast, but against the two sides of the spectrum, it can be a little bit harder.
Axis looks like DSS is going to be sticking with the Donkey Kong, for good reason. It did so much better than his Meta Knight, and at the same time, he has past success with the DK. I think it was at a Gamers, if I'm not mistaken, where he reversed 3-0'd legit with his Donkey Kong, and this time around just busting it out a lot earlier.
He, I believe, he won extremely handily, especially after DSS was doing so well against his Meta Knight. And it was, again, for that same reason where you recognize, okay, this is how Legit is playing right now. I'm going to pick the character based on his style.
DSS is just kind of stuck in the tree, so to say, on that platform. Can't get off of it. His nephew Diddy doing some very good stuff to keep him there. And, ooh, no air dodge, but nonetheless, he couldn't run off.
I do like these grabs by Legit. This is actually the most important thing in a grappler matchup, is you need to show the grappler that you're not afraid of their space, that you're willing to run up and press the grab button. Because that means is that when the grappler is near you, every now and then he might have to actually throw out a button preemptively, and then you can really punish them.
Exactly. I mean, DS has got to grab himself, and now Legit is in percent range, and there we go. A Ding Dong taking away the stock again. I think that's one thing that DSS loves about Donkey Kong, the fact that he's able to seal off these stocks as he needs, and at the same time, he is such a lab monster that he knows the percents by heart. He knows DKs, and he knows Game & Watch, is funny enough.
Oh yeah, no, he loves memorizing numbers. Like, the DK is a perfect fit for him.
I mean, there's a reason he goes to Berkeley.
Yeah. I mean, he puts in that work, man. He's a straight-A student at Berkeley. Ooh,
get out.
Being at the very edge of that monkey flip range, too. Very good stuff by DSS.
Friends are definitely good. And Legit going a little too deep and can't recover.
Just like that, I mean, ain't that some family abuse right there? Man. I'm not saying we should intervene or anything. Well, what happens in the family stays in the family. It's like Vegas. Except hopefully not exactly what happens in Vegas happens in the family. Wow, let's backpedal out of this. I wonder what
I'm just gonna let you keep digging your grave. This is exactly why I said nothing.
No, we're moving on.
Because anything I said was gonna make that 10 times worse.
No, I know. I am so thankful you said nothing, Miho. That's why I wanted to get out of that situation as fast as possible. That was me rolling from one end of the stage to the other. Going into ZSS is Legit's counter pick right now.
I actually do like this just because of the fact of, if ZSS is able to go ahead and just put some kicks on this monkey. Stock's going to be gone very quickly with that boost kick. I mean, Nairo has definitely shown it when he did play Conga, and Tweak is all we see, Stock's just flying. DK would just get a rage ding dong because it's not too hard to get it on ZSS, her being a fast faller, and then him just getting the ladder combo himself.
right now, though, DSS has no trouble just power shielding that back air, finding himself a free grab.
Up and losing his stock at 69. Getting grabbed by DK. And, oh, he has to be careful. He has to attack. Oh, no. Caught him a little bit too high. So in certain situations, if you catch your opponents right there grounded with the up B, it puts you in a tech situation. And if you miss, DK can reset you with the down tilt.
Oh, good to know. Good to know. And that's dead Donkey Kong. Absolutely. We have ourselves a very exciting situation.
Like I told you, dude, these stocks just fly in this matchup. DSS missed the nair. I don't know if he wanted himself for her, but hey, nonetheless, now legit is in ding dong range and so close. DSS trying to take advantage of the pivot grab.
And we see it right now, right? Is that he's going right now for those pivot grabs and he's dead. And it is the Donkey Kong that once again sees DSS through in his matchup against Legit. Now, the thing I'm curious about, I wonder why Legit didn't bring out his Bowser.
Why didn't he bring out Luigi?
Why didn't he bring out Luigi? Oh, because Luigi, I don't think has a fun time against.
Does he not?
I don't think he does.
I don't think Luigi wouldn't do terrible, but I mean, to your point, Bowser does really well in the matchup.
Yeah, Bowser does.
They're both heavy bodies.
Yeah.
I think Bowser actually wins.
Oh, okay, because I know you actually dabble with Donkey Kong. So
no, I mean, personally, from what I've seen at high level is like Donkey Kong Donkey Kong, yeah, he has the grabs and he can go ahead and do what he does, but just Bowser has a couple more options for himself, like his Koopa, his ding dong, so to say, goes to a much farther range to where you can go ahead and hit Donkey Kong a lot easier. And then DK's landing options are just terrible, and Bowser has great options to cover your landing, whether it be that up tilt, whether it be the up smash, or even just catching you with his grounded up B.
Yeah.
Like, it's so hard for DK to get anything going.
And I feel like Bowser actually has better options for himself landing against Donkey Kong too, right?
I mean, he has down air, he has down B,
side B.
He can use nair, and I'll probably get to that.
Yeah.
Side B is busted, and it just cancels.
Yeah, that's the thing. It's busted. Is it beats shield and it cancels on the ground. Like, what a great landing tool.
And if you don't want to grab a Bowser for whatever reason, you can play him as Turtle Marth. You just space out forward air. Like, it's crazy.
Isn't that what Rice used to call it?
Yeah.
Like, yeah, just I'm playing Turtle Marth. I've had Marth at forward air. I don't know why, but I'll gladly keep using it.
Yep. And as Xax is saying, the Bowser window, DK's window is actually small.
But here we go. This is, meanwhile, losers semis. Winner of this has to go on and fight Legit. We have Luis versus 3XA, and I actually don't know off the top of my head how their matchups have gone lately. I want to guess 3XA has been beating him, but I actually don't know.
I'm pretty sure Luis has been on the upper hand. Just based on the results that we have been seeing at We Take Those. Luis is usually the one that is like, top 3, or he's getting second above 3XA or whatever. And usually DSS is taking the W.
Oh, that was a fantastic double jump nair to cover the Zair recovery.
Really good nair catching. 3XA kind of just coming right back up. And the cape again, tossing out that ShamWow.
Oh my goodness, the patience there waiting for the boomerang, trying to get the forward smash confirm off of it.
Can we just talk about the movement that Luis is just displaying? He's just running around that shield. Unfortunately, couldn't convert off of it, but kind of just keeping 3XA on his toes, and 3XA kind of trying to mount his own little things to get back onto the stage. So close to getting the double bomb conversion.
I was so scared when that down air connected.
Like way too high up, and Toon Link being that light body, can lose the stock like it is no one's business.
3XA, though, clutching a bomb for dear life. I'm sure he always has that on hand, but what a great call out of the bomb throw with that up smash, because you saw that bomb just flop to the ground.
Yep, and now at the same time, just tomahawk that up smash as well. Didn't give 3XA any type of time to just reactivate. And 3XA, he's trying to keep up his game plan, use his platforms to his advantage to find his openings, but he's going to get caught right there. One up tilt, and ooh, I like that. Took him too far away. Luis going for it. Oh, unfortunately, couldn't get it, though.
Oh, I love that pressure of just the slight step forward to bait out the floor out. You hear the screams from the audience, too, when that comes together.
Audience? You mean Sean? That definitely was just Sean.
Yeah, it was probably just Sean. I thought it was a woman in the audience, but wow, Sean, you can really reach them higher octaves.
Sean, call me later. No.
Well, you have like a barbershop quartet that you need.
Oh, yeah. Give him some ginger ale. Cut off, the little mustache that he got. But hey, moving on. Here we go through the match. Luis landing himself another raw nair and immediate back air to send 3XA right back off stage.
Oh my goodness, Luis, I think thinking that was a regrab doesn't find a spike.
Yeah, he wasn't sure, because if he knew exactly. exactly. That was a regrab. That fair would have came out a little sooner, but he lost the stock off of that stage spike. Not expecting, you know, that upbeat of 3xA's.
Right, I like that Luis takes the time to make sure his flood is fully charged. No, 3xA is not going anywhere. He's not approaching me, even though he technically has to.
I mean, at the same time, at that range, it is so hard for Toon Link to grab you and hit you with any of the projectiles just because they last for so long.
Yeah. And still 3xA ever willing to stay vigilant in this situation. And I like how Luis, he's still, you know, finding these openings, but you've noticed that he's not really committing as hard at all, right? He's using his really good movement to stay in 3xA's space, but he's still waiting to just reactively get his openings instead.
It's really good cape, and Luis definitely needs to go and take a little more advantage. Oh, I think that was supposed to be a forward smash. Fortunately, just got to
not going to do anything.
No, definitely not. There's not enough rage on this Mario.
Oh, tries to catch him with an up air, doesn't quite happen.
3xA just using his air dodges to get away from the bomb explosion.
And the
had
up
right
air.
there.
Yeah.
Oh, gets clipped by his own bomb though. And Luis again trying to come in with the flood. Oh my goodness, just riding the stage so well. Unable, Luis. Go and get the edge guard.
Now here's the scary thing though. Luis is actually near death percent, and I see 3xA mashing for his life on his stick, managing to stay alive after that back throw. That was a heck of an angle too.
I was going to compliment 3xA so much right now. The fact that he is holding down consistently on a lot of his up moves, it is mixing Luis up so much that he's not sure if he should go ahead and throw out a hitbox or just stay in his shield.
Yeah. Very smart stuff. And right, I mean, I'm looking at this as a very possible comeback for 3xA.
A rage Toon Link. Yeah. All he needs is a bomb into forward air conversion.
For that, it's going to have to be near the edge of the stage. But I mean, any air and smash attack is going to kill assuredly now.
We have another up smash. Oh no, I'm just kind of backing off right now. And I'm so surprised that 3xA just didn't stay there and go for a pivot grab himself. Just because of the fact that since Luis ran in, you know, Toon Link's grab is going to beat him. It is disjointed.
I think
that's going to be it.
3xA definitely heard you. Because that was the first grab he did like all game. And that was after you said to go for a grab. No, I'm not saying he heard you. But that
Dude, I'm convinced everyone can hear me.
But yeah, that's actually something I was thinking about too, is that, hey, we haven't seen any grabs come out by 3xA after 5 minutes of stressful gameplay. You know, maybe toss out one of those tether grabs, but that's a scary thing to do, because one of those, that's assuredly, you're dead to Mario.
I mean, that's like anyone with a tether grab.
Yeah.
You just play that risk. If you land it, you have so much reward. If you miss, yeah, that's not going to be on. Sorry.
Especially against a Mario with clean reaction times like Luis, like he is getting that reverse up smash on you.
And here we go. 3xA just running it straight back to Battlefield. You know, but we good reason. He didn't do too bad, and this is his preferred counter pick at that.
3xA still 1% behind, but still not afraid to just take his time, and I like that Luis finally slowly cover that ground and said, yeah, no, I am actually going to go for that grab, but still nice to just up smash by 3xA as well. Luis
ends up grabbing the bomb as well. Going to throw it straight at 3xA, and I like that. He forced him to go ahead and set up his shield because he hit it on the platform, as you said before.
You know what I just realized, Miho?
Yes.
We didn't see Zex play on stream. Who beat him in Losers?
I have no idea, and I am very disappointed in him. He's going to get a stern talking to when we go home.
All right, all right.
Here we go. Luis still consistently trying to come up with all these nairs, lands himself a back air. The down smash not going to land because 3xA didn't air dodge. Smartly and wisely just hitting up that Zair instead.
Still does have that lead, though. Oh my goodness, was nice there. Oh, gets eaten by that down air, though, by 3xA. That was pretty, that forward air, which then, you know, caused the air dodge from Luis to come out into a frame trap into another forward air. Nice stuff by 3xA.
Really getting away from that up smash. But, you know, another one for his troubles. You know, if the first one doesn't land, why not just toss up a couple more? I'm convinced they hear me. Look, every time.
It is actually every time. Like, either that or you're actually now a PR player, Miho, somehow. I guess it's rubbed off on you after you've housed so many.
Right. Try to go up with that down air, and he's just threatening with it right now.
Oh, I love that Luis is just trying to put on this positional pressure still, right? He recognizes that run-up raw up smash has not worked on 3XA at all. He's just trying to intimidate him into a roll into something that he can't put
And 3XA is so ready for a lot of these grab attempts. He knows what Luis wants to do. And he's like, all right, that's fine. If you're not mixing it up, I'm going to keep making you pay. And look at that. Already getting so much percent here on the second stock, just extending his lead.
Nice catch of the bomb. Oh my goodness, catches the bomb and lands it down air, but still not enough. Luis forced to keep up an offstage pressure. Oh, he reads the roll back, but doesn't find himself the grab he wants.
I'm just kind of...
Yeah, I mean, 3XA ever patient, ever recognizing the fact that Luis, especially after what's been happening with his run-up grab attempts, is not likely to run up and grab, but there we go. He goes for it, and he finds the back throw finally.
And then Luis actually just shaking his head. He's like, yeah, cool, I got this stock, but yo, at what cost? It took me 3 minutes to go ahead and make this happen. I'm just running into everything that 3XA wants. He's going to have to clean it up if he wants to kind of get this game. Look at
the jab off the platform.
He's definitely cleaning it so far.
Oh, no, he misses right at the very end. The double jump able to get 3XA out of that situation.
Opportunity. Can't do anything out of it, though. It's a dangerous situation if Luis is able to connect one more or two more up tilts. Definitely can see him just going immediately for that reverse up beat. Look at this already. Luis taking the lead.
And taking the game. Just calling out that air dodge, recognizing how defensive, how much of a slowdown 3XA wanted to be, and just waiting a little bit for that air dodge, saying, hey, you know what, if I get this air dodge, I am breaking my earlier record of this set for stock staking.
I mean, J-Big, all I have to say is the fact that, you know, those that wait, good things come.
Yes, it's very true. I'm a huge advocate of patience in every step of the game. It is amazing how many rewards you get by just not pressing buttons.
So I'm like, I'm in the middle with that.
Yeah.
As a commentator and as someone, if you want to be optimal when you're playing, that's great. That's what you're supposed to be doing.
Yeah.
But as a fan of this game, I don't want to see that crap.
No, I love seeing that. Are you kidding me?
I love it and I hate it at the same time because I'm just like, I love the neutral they're playing and I love how patient they're playing. But part of me is just like, dude, just hit them. I want to see some percents happen. I don't want a 5-minute game. Make it 2.
Man, you got to follow Infinite next week, then. If that's what you want, you're going to love watching Infinite. Dude, games in that take 30 seconds, from what I've been hearing.
It's ridiculous. I've been catching a lot of the streams, though, but you know what?
This isn't it.
There is no Infinites. You know, we get max 999. So, like, no one's actually going to reach that percentage in competitive play. If you ever do, kudos.
If you ever do, like, I'm sorry because your opponent was toying with you. Like,
you went for pummels only.
Like, ooh, I love that O smash. Doesn't actually kill though, but still a great read of the short hop backwards on Luis's part.
No, Luis still keeping up the pressure, and I love the fact that he immediately still goes for a lot of the ledge pivot grab into the back air. Kind of just letting 3XA know the one time you make that mistake, I'm gonna go ahead and get you. But the only downfall to that is that he is giving up a lot of stage control to him. Like 3XA basically getting back into the stage for free.
But on the other end, this is Town and City, right? The smaller side blast zone. If he does find that grab, he's actually going to find a kill with that back throw a lot sooner than he would on Battlefield.
That one's not going to take away that stock. Another back air, and the back air and bomb combination down off the top.
I mean, that's a worthy trade, right? You'll get that like 8% or whatever that a bomb does in order to get your back air going.
Why not? I mean, yo, that's the first stock you're going to be taking. Now you have an opportunity to go ahead and just extend your lead into the second stock of your opponent.
Interesting, though, Luis is actually keeping up this aggression as much as possible.
Yep.
He's doing a fantastic job getting these resets.
Yeah, he's just allowing 3XA to push a button first and just punishing them accordingly, as he should. 3XA jump back, trying to use the bombs to his advantage, but unable to make him happen.
That movement was so good, too, because he rolled through the bomb and the forward air, and it ended at perfect grab distance as well. Luis is still piling on a pretty good amount of damage, while still keeping the stock lead, so he can keep forcing 3XA to approach.
Any trade is a good trade on Luis's part right now. 3XA, he's going to get a little impatient to go ahead and get this stock. I guess he does have 3 minutes to work with, but that's 3 minutes of a Rage Mario. Look, just like that, went for some type of roll read and not going to land it.
There we go. He finds the grab he's been looking for at the ledge. Gets himself another edge guard situation. Doesn't find it. Oh, the bomb actually keeping.
Oh my goodness! And the immediate fair to catch the tether recovery doesn't even matter.
I was really impressed with how consistently Luis was covering the tether recovery. Like he was just in the way all the time with a nair, and at the very end he upped it into being a forward air.
Yep.
So now Luis has to go and fight Legit, who is I think Legit is probably the most positive on Luis of our like top players.
Yes, if I'm not mistaken, especially looking at all like the PR data sheet.
Yeah.
Legit definitely handily.
Yeah. So this statistically should be. This is actually very interesting, right? Because if Luis wins here, he has a very good shot against DSS, statistically speaking. And then if Legit wins here, he's going to need to find a way around DSS's Donkey Kong for 2 sets. So we're going to get a good grand finals regardless.
We have a lot in store at that point, so guys, sit tight. We are only in losers finals now, and Legit already just kind of exploding right out the gates, putting a lot of percentage. Oh my goodness, this type of match. But Legit definitely caught some extra percent there on the monkey grab.
Oh my goodness, the neutral getup actually allowing him to not be caught into that grab.
Good dash attack.
Oh, I like that he reversed up beat. He knew that the monkey flip was coming.
Yeah, even though Luis didn't get a stock or a big punish out of a lot of those punishes from the monkey flip, that is just putting your opponent on notice. Legit's going to have to be careful of when he tosses those out now. It's going to be back in his mind like, oh crap, if I do this, I might lose my stock now. But speaking of stocks, being lost.
It's a strong precedent to start at the very beginning of the best of 3. And best of 5.
Best 5.
I get best of and first 2 mixed up like all the time.
It's like the same thing.
Except no. No.
It depends on the number, though.
Yeah, because the number has to be different for it to ever be the never mind. We're going to continue into this edge guarding situation that Luis has on Legit.
All right, really good there coming out from Legit, just landing him there, and a couple more forward airs. Look at that, the down tilt just putting so much pressure. The ledge trapping ability that Legit has is phenomenal. It is definitely his strong suit, and I'd love to see him kind of do it a lot more. It's a shame when he has the opponents at high percent and he's only going for the down tilts. He's not looking for all the other setups that got him that much percent. Like, why limit yourself to that one thing? Yes, it's going to get you that stock, but you hinder yourself so much, and just like that, Luis taking away that stock with the back air again from a monkey flip coming out.
It's something that DSS says, or you take what the opponent gives you, right? It's a lens to look at the game that I like to call you choose how you lose in Smash Brothers. You don't choose how you win, right? And it's a question of figuring out how your opponent is choosing to lose in a situation, as opposed to you like mandating that you're going to win with enough Smash Rate. It's
right
your
off the bat.
opponent
Look at this. A missed up smash. Luis going a little bit too high and already announcing his comeback, but again, down tilt up smash is going to be it. No, like honestly, and I completely agree. It's like there's so much that can be happening. This isn't even just for Legit. This is for any players.
Yeah.
It's like they start when they get into those ranges where you have that confirmed to go ahead and like kill. You go for that one option. But if you have a character like Diddy Kong that has so many other options, why take those away? They're so good. It's like, yeah, you're gonna get more percent and you're not gonna get that kill. But eventually the other things are gonna start killing.
Yeah.
So you got to be smart with that. I mean, this doesn't apply to like grapplers as DK and Bowser. It's like you're in that range, you should only go for a grab. Like that's fine. But when you go other characters, say a Sheik, Shay, a Bayonetta, like ones that have so many options, you want to go ahead and take advantage of it.
And even then, for DK and Bowser, like they're. For some reason, I was scared, Miho, and I don't know why.
I don't understand either. I was calm.
Yeah, I think I just had a flashback to stronger up airs.
Okay, everyone definitely has that PTSD from Diddy Kong. It's like he was reigning free for so long.
But in any case, Legit actually doing a fantastic job in this game too. I mean, he's been taken to Town and City, which is we've already seen.
I'm so done.
Stage.
He just hit the spot dodge so many times to get away from those up tilts. Finally, the last one getting hit though.
In those sort of situations, like somebody's gonna feel silly switching first. Oh, there we go. Just keeps that shield up after that whiff jab combo.
Just hits him with the up air, and that's not going to beat it. Ooh, went for another banana throw. He's going to get scooped up by Luis, though, and the banana barely not hitting him. That cockback from the forward smash definitely helped him out a bunch.
Yeah, I mean, when we released the forward smash, he still tripped, which is really interesting.
So legit right there, he ended up DIing down out of that down air. But the fact that, you know, the move kind of cancels and he air dodged, getting hit by the up smash anyway.
Oh, there we go. I love the thought to buffer up B as his fastest reversal in that situation.
He got out,
Yeah.
but he didn't connect with it. So
Yeah.
nonetheless, he's going to go ahead and lose that stock. And legit, not getting anything out of that grab, but going to eat a back air himself.
Ooh.
Luis wasn't, he didn't react fast enough to go and get a reset, but nonetheless still putting on some good percent and keeping up the pressure.
Yeah, I love that reaction to Legit's rolling forward and catching with the pivot grab. It shows, like as you were saying earlier, the all night is just Luis has such great confidence with his movement, and we're really starting to see it pay off now.
Good back air. Oh, trying to go for another roll read as Luis does so often, and legit kind of just ready for it and not giving it to him. But he does give him that double bear, going for the triple. Still not going to land though, and like that, Luis is kind of just adapting, take the banana away himself.
There we go, Legit tosses away the banana, gets a fresh one, and tries to cover the ledge with it, but Luis able to double jump, air dodge over it.
I like that. Legit monkey flipped away, didn't even want to deal with it. It's not going to be the stock though. Even with Diddy Kong with that much rage, out smash still the 5th weakest out smash in the game.
There we go. It is the 5th weakest, but it also starts on frame 5, so I think that's justified.
Alright, legit just, you know, Luis off stage, not even going for any type of setup from an up throw. C-stick nair or something? I don't know, because he let out a down air, which is interesting. Didn't get anything out of it. Alright, but we are at kill percents for both of these characters. Luis looking for that pivot grab yet again. Kind of just tempting him, but you know, we can see up smash at any time, but a raw back air instead coming off from Legit.
Yep, and that's exactly what he needed. And that's a situation, like, he wasn't fishing really hard for those down tilts, like you were saying, right? He actually using them very sparingly, and when he happened to find the situation, he used it, and he got his kill confirmed. And that moderation is such a powerful threat, because that way you keep your opponent's mind so busy on so many options, it just opens up their guard more for everything.
Exactly, but like right there in game 2, Luis was doing very well. Just unfortunately couldn't go ahead and seal out that stock. If he is able to start sitting up these stocks and play as he was in that game 2, I can definitely see him taking this game 3.
Especially near the very end of that game too, right? Right during that last stock, he's playing very well. Yo, okay, that's just straight disrespectful at that point.
Dude, he's just trying to make sure he doesn't get hit by the banana. That was a smart move. Three capes. He probably only played $19.99 for that. That's a deal, G-Pick.
I mean, the second one, the first one came in free because he called within 20 minutes, and I respect that.
And then, you know, he paid additional shipping and handling, and that's how he got the third one.
That makes a lot of sense, but right now, though, he's still making use of the cape more as a momentum stall as he's off stage, but finding himself back on the stage.
Oh, Legit catching him right there with the down tilt, up throw, up air. That's going to be it. The ha-ha coming out, or, you know, those of you still call it the hoo-ha. Down throw coming out from Luis to try to go for the reverse up air. Not going to land it, though. I mean, I like what Legit is doing. He's just keeping up these down tilts, keeping up these aerials, and you know what? He's realizing that Luis hasn't adapted to him yet. He's like, all right, this is fine.
That roll chase down with the pivot up smash, that was fine.
I mean, that was the first one we've seen in quite a while at that, too. So, I mean, I hope to see a little bit more. Like, when you're playing Mario, you want to just establish the fact that up smash is an option. Like, I know some Marios, they kind of mix it up. It's like they don't throw it out and then go back to it when it's kill percent. And others, they'll just toss it out willy-nilly at low percent. And I think that's the way you should start doing it. Just because your opponent is not going to expect you just to up smash any time.
Yeah, yeah. Because it is still a good neutral tool. It still wins in a lot of interactions. So there is a strong argument to be made to using it at all times and not just at death percent.
Legit going for the banana slam, but not going to land it this time around, though. And I love the fact that Legit is just mixing up so much between when he's going to be, you know, grabbing out of the banana and when he's going to be tossing out extra down tilts.
Oh, wow. Getting that hit of the banana toss-up, but not able to connect with the forward smash. Luis, though, in a scary situation. I think down tilt up smash should kill him now. This is Town.
Trying to just back away. Legit looking for these down tilts and not going to land them yet. But I love the fact that he's kind of just used the banana as a trap, throwing it out there, and he's like, all right, if this is in front of you, what are you going to be doing? But it doesn't even matter. Run up smash, catching Luis off guard, and Legit moving on to...
I mean, it's a
Grand Finals, right?
It's a 5-frame move. That's faster than Game & Watch dash attack. Run up smash. I mean, it's more punishable a little bit than Game & Watch dash attack, but
I mean, he was up a stock though. Like, why not just throw it out there? It's multi-hit. You might go ahead and get a shield poke. Like, stuff can just happen.
If he's blocking, you might get a shield poke. If he's not blocking, you're probably going to come out first, unless he's like, he has to literally be jabbing. And if he's not doing that, then it's definitely winning.
I mean, that's just a stock, as we saw, so Legit just, you know, risking it to get the biscuit, and yes, he did. I hope he got some butter. But guys, again, if you're enjoying the stream, don't forget to follow, share, do what you need to do. But we are in Grand Finals, so hope you are ready for this set. Most likely, we're going to be seeing DSS's Donkey Kong against Legit's Diddy Kong.
So is it not DKSS at that point, or is it DSSK?
I mean, it can be DKSS.
I like DKSS.
DKSS just sounds so much better.
Yeah.
You just got to have that apostrophe K.
Yeah.
You know, because it's like, or not apostrophe, the parentheses. There we go.
Yeah.
I put my hand up there and I just didn't even do it.
If
I'm glad you guys can see
it. Becomes like DeKiss.
DeKiss. Yo, that sounds nice, actually. Okay, let me
sounds like a brand of cologne.
I'd buy it. I hope it smelled like bananas.
Sometimes when you're up against a corner, a man needs a bold new flavor in order to stay in the game.
3, 2, 1.
I'm already sold. I'm gonna buy 3. Where's Oprah? She can give it to everyone.
No, RPSville is our Oprah. We just need we need to get them in on this. But no, they're actually going right into it, and just as we said, it is DSS's DK
against his nephew. And
I actually love entirely what Legit is doing a little bit of brawl stuff right there.
And then finally getting a conversion as well. Got so much free percent from that little like, exchange.
He wants nothing to do with these arms though. He's staying so far out of these.
Yo,
ranges.
I wouldn't want to get grabbed by DK either, or even slapped by him. Yo, those hands are intangible. I can't do anything to it.
I ain't criticizing. I'm approving. This is good.
He hit him with that get-up attack. Trying to get away. Oh, no bananas, though. Getting a short hop.
Ooh,
up air.
Dropped down with the banana, too? What the?
Doing a ledge. Oh, no, he waited it out.
Are you
DSS
still
whipping the grab.
okay?
Ledge to ledge. All right.
Okay, is he not in ding-dong range right now, though, with the amount of range he did?
And he's still not. Oh, he actually died.
I thought he was going to live that, too.
Diddy Kong's busted.
Ooh, wow,
right.
Being able to beat out the super armor of the...
DSS is trying to go ahead and get that upbeat. Ooh, he lands over there. Down tilt not on the mark, though, and Legit has to be careful where he is. A few more percent, and he is going to be deep on range. The fact that, you know, DSS doesn't have any type of rage on him. All right,
Legit, though, continuing to do a really good job just playing around the grabs. And, like, you can see it's working because, like, DSS has been going for the grabs, right? Like, DSS acknowledges it's not coming together now, though, that punish happened. Not connecting still, though.
No, way too much rage. He ended up getting out the initial rage for the ding dong to work and had to go for the grounded up throw setup. And they're just going for that raw up air.
That's actually really huge for DSS to close that stock out immediately, considering he was out of that ding dong range.
And Banana just stuffing out the giant punch attempt from DSS. And hitting him with that forward smash right away.
JV2 stock for Legit.
And Legit's playing this so well. He's covering. Oh, we got the switch.
Yeah.
He changed his seating yet again.
So my theory is still that this is how he sits at home, but I mean I could be wrong.
I mean we'll ask him later.
Yeah. You know, if he wins,
curious.
this will be the interview question. That's the first question.
Too curious. And oh man, DSS looked at me. He gave me that
does
nod.
Does it make your heart flutter?
Dude, he gives you that nod. Well, he has a shirt on, so not so much.
You got to tear off those sleeves anyway. Going to town and city.
No.
I mean,
oh my
no
goodness.
Legit likes
instant grab and double up air.
No,
the re-grab. Oh my god, DSS!
If that was a re-grab, he would have actually killed Legit in that situation. But lucky for Legit, he didn't go for it.
I was ready for another grab. He went for down tilt.
Yeah.
I don't think he expected Legit to land on that platform.
Especially not with an air.
Or even air dodge. I think he was expecting him to kind of fall off and was just going to get a little extra percent. But hey, nonetheless, we are still going at it. DSS has the lead, sitting at 39-2.
Legit's terrifying.
75.
He's not out of these woods yet, and there we go. That should kill him.
All right, yep, there we go. Yet another ding dong taking away that stock. That weird super armor coming out, helping out DSS. Getting away from everything and, giving him the claps.
Ooh. And tossing in a little bit of a ooh on top of it, too.
No. Yo, DSS reaching for the most, going for that up smash as well. This is not going to get it, but he's struggling so hard right now. Not going to be able to go ahead and land it. Yep, as I said that, unable to go ahead and grab that stage, but yo, Legit is not out of the woods yet. He is still in ding-dong range. Has to be careful.
And right now, though, the way that he is rushing down DSS as if he's not. I like that he just used that forward air, though, to stuff out the dash grab attempt. That's actually a dead
Buffered
monkey.
nair. Buffered nair. So he was going for some jabs out of that, and you know in a lot of the situations you're at the ledge and you're just trying to spam whatever move you're doing, you get hit, it interrupts you, and the buffering system in this game registers it to come out afterwards.
Yeah, I could have sworn I saw an air down B from DSS.
Maybe he's trying to down B then, and it buffered that. I
Yeah.
don't know.
Yeah,
But nonetheless, he did get a buffered option, and
Yeah.
yep, that's it. And comes DK again. Yep. Yeah, I think for this set, we won't be seeing anything except for this DK. I think if he does get a reset, then we're going to be sitting in that range.
Yeah, I think that's absolutely a correct assessment.
And then maybe the DK a little bit later, but nonetheless, Legit is up 2-0 here on this match.
Because especially considering how much more decisive his DK win compared to his Meta Knight performance in winners, like that makes sense that you give DK a full set. But right now, Legit, is keeping on the pressure really nicely.
Yeah, he's just staying completely out of the range of really DK. Yes. He's like, cool, Sho, I know you're going to throw out this grab. That's great, but I'm going to stay just out the range of it, and I'm going to punish you right after. Like, all these whip punishes definitely paying off for him. And then, I'm surprised DSS kind of just laid off the pressure, going to get another grab. No!
The thing is, though, is like after Legit gets that first neutral opening, then he lays on that pressure when he's in that advantage situation, right? And manages to get like a 0 to 112%. Now, here's the scary thing, though. Legit is actually near at death percent. And so close to dying.
I wonder if DSS is worried about the banana in that situation. Even though he was jumping right past it, another up air, not going to do it. As banana in hand, just throws it down. Oh, wow. Legit's barely out of the way for it to just hit him. He's going to lose the
He
stock.
should die.
I'm surprised that
Not just
DSS
back throw.
went for a grab. Or I thought he was going to toss it an up tilt, maybe an F tilt, send him right back off stage. But hey, nonetheless, slick back throw coming off from Legit.
Yeah, I'm actually surprised. Doesn't DK back throw kill in that situation?
In the middle of the stage, I wouldn't think so, even if they are at really high percent.
Okay.
It's very strong, though.
Yeah. Ooh, back into reverse up air. That's interesting.
Legit, especially ready for that jump option. And still, that was 2 up tilt opportunities right there from DSS. And, it's looking like he is just kind of abandoning that option. I'd love to see him toss a couple more tilts in general, not just the up tilt.
Oh, there we go.
Grab.
Chases it down. Jump into back cargo throw. That looks like what he
Oh,
wanted.
no. Sho, get off there.
Yeah.
I know this is a Diddy Kong, but you're sitting at 80%, and that doesn't seem pretty.
Legit unable to find the punish on that Cyclone on stage. He loses the banana in the attempt. Gets a new one, gets another grab, just more simple damage. This is a Diddy with no rage. It's going to take him at least 20 to 30% more. before
Double
he can
dash
kill.
attack coming out. On the up tilt. Go ahead and read his landing option. Legit just retreating to the ledge. Loses banana, though.
Ooh, I like that cross up with the fair into the up tilt. There we go, into the up smash. Not going to... No, it does do it. Wow.
Nope. And there we go. We have a 3-0 reset.
Oh, right. Town and City. Yeah, of course. That's gonna go together. But yeah, 3-0 reset for Legit. This is only the halfway mark of the grand finals. DSS does still have the rest of his characters open to him as well. And I would not be surprised at all to see him maybe try out like the Meta Knight, for a game, see how it fares, especially now that Legit is warmed up more to fighting Donkey Kong. Might be able to catch him off guard during the adjustment period.
Yeah, definitely after the reset, you definitely need to go ahead and try a different character, especially if you're using your counterpick character in general. Like, if he was running with the Meta Knight right away after that reset, I can definitely see him sticking with the Meta Knight. But now, the fact that it was his DK, here comes the Meta Knight now here on Lylat right away. I am going to take off this mic, and G-Pick, you know, have fun.
Oh yeah, for sure, man. This is a good stage, and this makes sense as a neutral counterpick in this matchup. Because here's the funny thing, like, they chose this as their neutral, man. This means that they more than agreed to this stage.
All right, so whoever strike this, you know, I am just immediately DQing. I have, you know,
I think that's strike.
I have admin access on this, and You know?
Neither of them strike this, man. That's if Lylat.
No, they
is-
strike to it.
Oh yeah. No, but like that's the beauty of it, man. Is Lylat is such a bad stage. Why do tournament players have to keep going there?
Dude, there's nothing else.
Exactly. That's the. It's a symptom.
That is the real problem,
Yeah,
G-Pick.
Lylat is a symptom. So stop blaming Lylat and
Don't
start blaming
try
the
to
rest
sell
of the
this
stage.
stage as good. We just don't have anything better.
No, I mean, hey, doesn't that make it the best stage though? If we
Wor-
have nothing
it's,
better.
It's basically Smash 4 in a nutshell.
Yeah.
I already think Smash is the best worst game ever, and Lylat is the best worst stage ever.
Yeah, I can live with that.
So let's just agree to disagree. And look at these down tilts already coming out. Another grab and then down throw, dash attack.
But I mean,
barely
DSS
missing
still
that
has a
up
lot of ground to cover. It looks like Legit has not lost a beat when it comes to matchups and matchup. He's staying backed up now at Meta Knight distance as opposed to the DK distance, trying to stay near that ledge. But right there, all these up airs, DSS though not willing to attempt a stock trade in that situation because he would assuredly die and he doesn't know if Legit will too.
Also, the fact that he had the banana in hand and Legit was landing with that air dodge, he was unable to punish the way he wanted.
Yeah.
Both of them still just playing a little bit of this neutral, gets a down throw. Legit is off stage. Ooh.
Gets a get up attack, doesn't get any sort of drop down to block the rocket barrel.
Yeah, I think he wanted to go ahead and push back to go down with the air, but unfortunately he ended up getting a get up attack instead. So that's actually one thing that I do like seeing DSS playing. Whenever he does get a down throw and he knows he's not going to try to follow up, he reverses his up air to where he sets him up in position to lead with a back air and pressure his opponents when they are off stage.
Yeah. Oh, Legit getting caught by another dash attack, but sent too far away for a follow-up. Once again, DIing too far away.
Correct option was fine, just rolling away from everything. Didn't give DSS any opening to grab him at that ledge. They're coming out. DSS going for the slow trump, and I do really like that. A lot of players are taking more advantage of it. They mess around and they're like, oh, I'm just going to jump and I'm trying to do some type of aerial. No, immediately going to that ledge and trying to catching their opponents off stage.
And it also pays dividends later in the set, right? Because when they're jumping at the ledge later, they could just be on their way back on stage and the opponent thinks, oh, he's about to trump me. And they buffer in their get-up option, and then they get punished.
Ooh, good read on the monkey flip. Straight into the tornado, 27% right away for DSS. Eating a monkey fair right there, but not doing too much for him.
Banana leads with that dash attack. Another strong offstage situation into the Nair. Gets kill sparks, but not the kill. Oh, DSS still being able to punish those rocket barrels. Great dimensional cave.
So much pressure so far. DSS, after that whole kind of exchange, it's a very sizable lead, but now Legit has advantage state yet again with the banana, but the tornado is just catching him off guard.
Yeah, what a great landing option mix-up in that situation. Recognizes that Legit's shield a little bit smaller. He'd be able to at least find himself a poke opening, and at worst would eat a banana punish, right?
DSS, unfortunately, upbeat in that direction in fear of getting stuck by Lylat.
Yeah. Hey, no, hold on. I do not endorse that. Maybe he was afraid of getting stuck by Lylat.
So what if he did it the other way? Can you confirm that he wouldn't have got Lylated?
I think in that situation he would have made it back.
I'm pretty sure he would have got Lylated.
I'm pretty sure he would have.
Guys, put up some ones if you would have got Lylated. Put up some
Guys.
twos if, you know, he was just caught in no man's land.
Put up some twos if you're not unjustly biased towards this, because if a DSS recognizes that, hey, you know what, this is my best chance to win, so if Lylat wasn't legal, this would be a harder time for me. No, actually, DSS doesn't support Lylat. He just recognizes that Meta Knight is stupid on this level.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I think a lot of people go ahead and realize that.
Oh, I realize this.
Beautiful. That was just a beautiful conversion so far coming out from Legit. And I think that's what I do like about Legit the most, the fact that he can go ahead and just get all this percent at such low percents when he does get the momentum. I don't know how to stop it.
Oh man, that is the question that NorCal has to solve. That right now we got ourselves a legit problem. Oh, being able to catch during the startup of the Dimensional Cape with the back air. Oh, I love the juke backwards by DSS, baiting out that forward smash and then holding down as he shuttle loop.
Ooh, unfortunately, Legit ends up air dodging there, but still not going to lose that stock. DSS again, going for a lot of these air dodge reads. But go ahead and convert them at the moment. A
Yeah.
couple of the hits that he has gotten is just, he's just a little bit too late to go ahead and react to it. But
That's a great. It's great to just buffer in that forward smash in those situations because you know if you're wrong.
Well, he ran up
safe.
too. That wasn't actually just a buffer.
Oh, it wasn't? Okay.
He slightly dashed up, expecting some type of move from Legit, and Legit teched in, immediately just stopped and got up the forward smash.
Yeah, very clean stuff then.
Dash attack coming in, a couple of these uppers.
And there we go. He's in a very strong spot, getting a solid 55% to start the stock off with.
Wasn't able to go ahead and buffer in the second upper. Legit on a second Lisa life. Should be able to hold on to it.
Forward smash is going to kill, just barely though. Meta Knight was holding on for dear life.
Yeah, no, I mean, coast to coast yet again. Legit getting off from that forward smash. And, you know, gonna go ahead and try to make some things happen here at the early percents. No banana in hand though, and both of them just playing grab chicken.
Yeah, I mean, it's interesting to see how aggressive Legit is playing because this is a Meta Knight, right? It's traditionally a matchup that you see people playing a lot more defensive in the neutral.
I really like that from TSS. He's pressuring with a lot of these up airs. And he went for the tornado on the landing this time around. Please don't go wild.
Oh my god, no, please not. Okay, re-grabs the banana with the nair, but that up throw is not going to do it. Not enough rage on DSS.
Yeah, he's only in the very minuscule percent of the rage, only at like 35%.
There we go, another up throw, not going to do it again.
No, he did. Well, at the same time, this time, didn't get it on the platform. Right, Legit. Getting himself some good percent. I love that. He just got that back throw instead of sending DSS off and resetting the neutral. Didn't try to go for any type of conversion after it.
Oh, just ever so patient. I'm just looking at Legit's percent here, and I'm amazed at how calm he is playing in that sort of situation. I mean, that's what makes him a top player, is that he can be at 167%. Like, anything that DSS connects with will kill him.
But at the same time, Legit realizes the only two options that Meta Knight has is dash grab or dash attack.
Yeah.
And most likely he's not going to go for dash attack at 180%. He's most likely going to grab me. And he was so evasive, but finally that up smash going to land for DSS. Now down to... Or 1-1. It's 1-1. 1-1.
This is, yeah, we're now down to 1-1. Lylat served both players equally because it is a kind, balanced stage.
You think that?
Yeah.
I swear if we go to Lylat.
I'll keep pretending to. Anyway.
Chris, please switch. He went back.
Did he actually go to Lylat? Are we getting another Lylat?
I didn't hear anything else after that. Oh, no, we didn't get a switch. Oh, thank the Lord.
Yeah, I was going to say, I would be very surprised, actually, if Legit would go to Lylat. He's outspoken against that stage as a player.
Oh, thank you. Chris, now my favorite player. All right, here we go. Game 3 onto Smashville.
Nice power shields on deck by both players, but Legit able to find the bigger punish off of his.
And Archie doing so.
You ever tap dance in someone's face and you trip on a banana next to them, Miho?
That's very unfortunate. I mean, at least he didn't actually fall. It's like, you know, he had a little mishap, but was able to go ahead and get right back up because he got slapped by the monkey.
Yeah, he was stumbled. It was a yellow card, not a red card.
TSS is kind of avoiding death right now.
Oh my!
He's fading back so much to get away. The banana, yes! Let's go!
And the amazing thing is when that happened, I glanced over and Legit gave this tiniest smile and nodded.
He knew it was gonna happen. He was like,
he made peace with that.
I mean, what a heads-up play. He's like, all right, Tide, I'm gonna live again. This is great.
Yeah.
Resetting the neutral, TSS just throwing the banana yet again, and just, oh, Lord. No, Legit wasn't ready that time around, but not going to lose the stock for it. Pretty good DI on his part to kind of mix up show.
Walking back and forth, trying to find, oh, great escape by DSS from that down tilt. And still doing a fantastic job DIing away from Legit, which means, oh, okay, actually able to catch that up smash. I was expecting a Rar Bear at that point. Considering how on point DSS's DI was.
Yeah, but even at that range, it looks like Legit knew that he wasn't going to go far enough. He was able to go ahead and land that up smash, so great awareness from him to make that happen. And, ooh, no air dodging right away. Get away from that situation, and DSS unable to land anything from the tornado, and no punish coming out as well.
Yeah, because Legit was air dodging through. I think he was expecting a different conversion. Caught the air dodge landing lag.
Shuttle Loop not going to take that stock. There's absolutely zero rage on this Meta Knight. Fully charged forward smash. Yep, just as neutral. That's actually really good from Legit, just running right away. And again, tap dancing into trip combo.
Sometimes you just drop the banana and it protects you in a lot of situations, and great by Legit to get out of the way of that down smash as well. Oh, I like that chase down, and seeing a lot more down smashes by Diaz. That's not even a move I'm used to seeing thrown out by Meta Knights these days.
Not anymore. It's not brawl anymore.
I mean, I think they see Meta Knight versus Diddy on Smashville, and their minds are flashing back. Oh my! I just love raw F smash in the neutral because again, it's all about that lean back. Yeah.
And at the same time, you gotta realize you're playing against Diddy Kong. They're just gonna grab you. He's a grappling character as well, and as everyone should know, famously, attack speed grab.
Yeah. It is part of the rock, paper, scissors of all fighting games.
Who ends up catching him? DSS trying to carry him right up to the top, but the platform again coming in the way for Legit's rescue. Alright, he has a peanut.
Oh, spot dodge is one time too many, and DSS holds back, reacts, doesn't find much more off of it aside from a solid 30%.
Bro, no oh, he didn't trip this time. All right, but he did get the sliding animation. I'm not sure what DSS is going for in the last situation there.
Yo, did you see that DI, that angle that Legit popped off of from the first hit?
There, DSS still trying to keep up all this pressure. Legit kind of just looked at that forward smash like, oh, I was about to grab you. I'm kind of glad I didn't.
No, what was amazing was if DSS was slightly closer, that forward smash would have caught the end of Legit's spot dodge.
Banana into the down smash, and Legit going up 2-1. The awareness knowing that DSS was going to just pop up just a tiny bit to complete advantage of it.
I forgot to pay for my car parking.
Guys, press up for G-Pix car parking.
Well, I'm not abandoning Grand Finals.
No, I know that.
It's too late at this point.
Yeah, you can. Well, I mean, it's way too late for that. You should have done that a couple hours ago.
Yeah, no, exactly. Oh dear, dear's me. Anyway, Legit going right into it, into just 2 up airs into down airs.
And Town City counter pick for DSS. Definitely what he needs to do to get these early kills. And I love the way that Legit is playing this. He's having no fear, but at the same time knows exactly when he needs to be patient.
Oh, tries to get to the other ledge. But Town and City's a little bit too long. You got to charge it longer, and so you can also get that pure horizontal angle. I'm sure Legit is not deterred by this at all, though.
No, he's used to it. It's Legit special.
Yeah.
I know DSS was the one laughing, but
yeah.
Legit had like the straightest face. I mean, he looks even more in the game right now. He's like, God damn.
He's like, okay, I guess it's time for me to go into it then. Because right now, though, I mean, yeah, that first stock went away, but it's almost as if nothing happened because he hasn't been touched yet. He's functionally still at 2 stocks.
Yep. He's about to even this up if he gets that last town tilt. Oh, no. All right. You know, DSS, he did his job. He got 5%.
Okay, yeah.
All right, now just camp.
Yeah, yeah, he actually is, though. Oh, there we go. He finds himself that opening.
Finds himself another dash attack as well. Not going to get too much out of it, though.
Back throw?
Yeah,
It's going to kill.
the stock. Yep.
There we go, Legit in a pretty good situation, especially with the amount of momentum you ride. When you take your opponent's stock that's cleanly after SDing, it feels phenomenal. It's just like, okay, yeah, I actually maybe didn't even need that stock. I'm actually on fire right now. Oh, finally an air dodge coming out by DSS. He gets out of the way of the down air.
Dash attack. Oh, DSS unable to go ahead and get these conversions right now. I'm not sure if that is just Legit. Yeah. No, that is definitely a dead monkey.
Yeah, that was a really good nair. Just run off nair, recognizing that Legit had no other option to reach that ledge from that spacing.
I mean, that was the message from DSS. He's letting PETA know you can't be sending monkeys to space.
Is it PETA or NASA? You need
Same
to let
thing.
know about that.
It's the same
I'm
thing.
pretty sure it's NASA.
No, but PETA has to know so they can go after NASA.
What is it? The planetary exploration.
Something like that. You already know.
Transporting animals. We in there.
Just ride with it. Just accept what I'm saying.
Yeah.
All right, right away. Here we go. Game 5. This is the last game here of Smash of the Titans number 46. The winner will be moving on as our champion here today.
Right now, it is DSS with the lead, and DSS actually platform camping right now.
And I feel like this is something he definitely has to do to try to go ahead and get this W. In that last game, he was just the beneficiary of the fact that Legit SD.
I mean, to be fair, Legit also did benefit from the light landing. They are both equal in this set. In terms of that, Legit, though, is currently riding a little bit of momentum. It's what Diddy does really well, is riding that momentum, getting a banana. And once the banana pops, the fun don't stop.
DSS apparently letting
Oh, that was so
two
good.
down smashes and still not getting anything out of it. And DSS had the awareness, the height of which he was going to get, went over the banana and was able just to land back down out of the range of Legit. But yo, it doesn't even matter. Again, his forward smash going coast to coast, and him only sitting at 46%.
Right now, already starting things off with another grab, but DSS doing a more and more solid job of disengaging, not letting Legit get as much off of these openings as he did at the beginning of the set.
I mean, the one thing that's really different in this game is the fact that Legit is just allowing DSS to come at him. He's not errantly going in and just leaving an opportunity open. He's staying in his range or tossing a banana first before he even attempts to do anything. Not to walk back.
Oh.
So
There you go, but he gets caught, though, after that nair. DSS trying to find this edge guard again, staying right where he can. Great angle by Legit, just the slightest bit of adjustments to get around that nair.
Legit on the way, or actually not even on the way. Now he did lap DSS. Really, DSS going to be a little more hungry for this stock. He needs to make it happen now, or really before this last game gets too out of control for you.
I mean, I'm sure if you're Legit, though, like, you want to hold on to the stock as much as possible. He saw how fast his earlier stock evaporated last game, and on top of that, this is Meta Knight on Town and City. Your stock is going to not last long, regardless if it's at low percent.
DSS then again the banana, but
Great wait for the air dodge. He finds the back air, and Legit nods his head. It's time for the last stock.
Legit air dodging there just because he saw the range in which DSS was in. He was expecting a shoulder loop, but he didn't get it. Look at that, already getting another conversion. Up throw, up air. In the driver's seat right now, just needs a couple of down tilts, and that stock is going to be gone off the up smash.
Tosses in a banana. It gets clinked out immediately. Nice down tilt by DSS. There we go. Air dodge comes out, but he gets caught on the platform by Diddy up smash. Legit barely winning out, and I have to say, he wins. Not only is him winning Smash in Titans number 46, for gas money reasons am I happy.
Yeah.
I'm happy because you've noticed Legit's been in a bit of a slump, and eagle-eyed viewers will notice.
He's finally getting back to his winning ways, or being in the top echelon and not losing at like 7th.
Do you know what's changed? Ever since when he was at SmashCon, he bought a Kingdom Hearts cap. He's been wearing it at tournaments. Every single tournament he's been wearing it.
I didn't even realize it.
He's wearing his SD cap because I've been on his case for the past week saying it's the
realize
Kingdom Hearts
it was
cap.
the hat. I didn't realize.
SD cap is what you need, and now that he won, especially against DSS's DK,
I'm
which has
actually
been a thorn
super
in his
upset.
side,
It's because of the hat.
it's
You know
the
what?
SD cap.
I should start wearing my hat.
It's, dude, for some people, it makes the difference, and for Legit, it absolutely does. When he has the cap, he is the best player in Arcade.
Maybe that's why he wears hats.
I mean, he always wears hats, but because he got the SD cap first, and he thought
Yeah.
any cap makes me play really well. But no, I think tonight proves the SD cap is what does it.
No. Good to know, good to know. I'm happy he's found out a way to go ahead and get back to his winning ways. So congratulations to Legit taking Smash of the Titans, number 46. I think it was a really good tournament. I enjoyed it. I had some fun.
Really nice. I hope we can keep seeing great things like this in the future. I love the amount of support that Foundry continues to get from our community, especially seeing faces like C4 and Not Last
They
come
had
out.
so much pho come out.
Yeah.
And I was super surprised that crew came out for the first time in a while.
I love it. I really hope we can see more South Bay. I mean, maybe not every week.
Yeah.
It is quite a travel for them, but
Definitely oh my
bit.
lord. I'm sorry. We were at the Foundry and I got very
you're
distracted.
on stream.
I'm sorry. I couldn't help it.
I'm mad at you, Mio.
But so Panda, do we have a top 5 or no?
No.
tonight.
Okay.
Okay.
No
All right.
top 5.
Got it. All right, guys. So we are not going to be having a top 5 tonight. We will continue with that next week. So tune in next week to catch the tournament. That's going to be it for us. I'm Sheldon, Chronic Gaming Miho.
I'm RPS Vil GPick.
And y'all have a great night.